Hello, everybody, and a beautiful Catachan evening to you. How is everybody feeling? I hope you have had a wonderful week so far. And we are going to be opening in a little bit of a different way tonight, where we are going to give you an introduction to the conflict that we are going to be resolving on stream tonight between the Traitor Lance and the Noble Lance. That's right, we have a night off, everybody. So sit, grab a coffee, grab some popcorn, and let me take you on the start of our journey. Lord Mortis looked out over the battlefield. Something's wrong. They should have fallen into our ambush by now. The crew of the hulking machine of war stayed firm to their stations, but the unease the crew felt was palpable. The hunt for the traitorous Lance had been long and grueling, its toll showing on the crew. While their faces showed naught but determination and dedication, their actions were slower. The planet they were traversing was desolate, much of it destroyed or consumed by the forces of chaos. It's such a funny thing. The difference a hot meal, warm bed, a nice view, and the knowledge that someone isn't imminently going to kill you can make on a person's well-being. Fatigue is a slow but brutal symptom of long wars, and this crew has been through much these past months. But press ever onward, knowing that the Emperor protects. Lord! Mortar shifted his attention to the radar and Voxmaster. Lord, there was a small blip a few hundred meters from our stern. However, it disappeared as quickly as it came. Perhaps one of the larger local fauna, but I can't be sure. Any word from the squires? No, Lord. Mortis looked long and hard through the window at a ground that had not shifted for hours. Initiate Guardian Protocol. The room fell silent. Only the whir of cogitators and a slight vox static. After the briefest of pauses, the room burst into action. Outside the enormous, hulking war god, the air began to shimmer. Mists and heat began to swirl around the legs and arms of the enormous knight. And in a burst of dissipation, it was gone. Not a second later, a shriek of scrap code blasted over nearby Vox units, and from behind the building adjacent to where Mortis stood not a second before, an enormous spiked fist phased through the building, claws clamping and gouging, finding only air. The scrap code blared once again as the traitor knight's enormous form emerged from the building. Its head rotated to find where its prey may have gone. Its eyes glowed a harsh red, just for a moment, and a shimmer of dark purple energy swirled around the brute as a lance of fire propelled itself towards its mass. The energies collided in an explosion of light. The smoke and haze was extreme. Mortis lowered its cannon, observing the vortex of smoke, waiting to confirm its kill. After a few seconds, however, the vortex began moving. Hobbs! Squires! Contact. All knights converge on my position. We've found the traitors. And with that, we will jump into tonight's game where we are going to start going through our list. I will jump into Discord with our two players who are going to be battling it out. Sam, Spoons, how are you doing on this beautiful evening?
Good, thank you.
Good.
All right, so let's jump into our intermission scene. And who would like to go first?
Pat, if you want to go first, I'm just quickly setting the board up.
Yep.
All right, wonderful. So, Pat, I'm just going to stream my screen for you, and I'll bring up your army list. And then you can run everybody through exactly what your list is and what it does. So it's up on stream now, buddy, if you want to take us through. And I will guide all of our viewers as to exactly what we are looking at.
Alrighty. So, with my list, I'm playing the Noble Lance detachment. This is going to be using the Lalo the Tyrant option instead of the Defend the Realm.
Okay. And what does that do for us, Pat?
So Lalo the Tyrant will give me a reroll 1. Every activation for a model is 1 reroll to hit, 1 reroll to wound, and gives me a target of killing my opponent's warlord to gain on it.
Okay.
The other one is
wonderful.
additional movement to grab their home point for on it.
Okay.
This one's a lot more reliable.
Yep. Makes sense.
Then we got my warlord is the errant. That one is equipped with the chain sword instead of the hand, and the thermal cannon because it's an errant, and has storm spear rocket pod, so it's got a little bit additional anti-tank, and has the mysterious guardian, so he has a deep strike, and also has the once per game ability of remove from play to re-deep strike again.
Now, interestingly, Pat, did you hear the story that I just told to introduce all this?
No, I didn't hear anything.
All right, you will definitely have to go back and rewatch that because I think you'll like it. So that is the errant, and if I'm not mistaken, that is Mortis.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then we've got another big boy, which is the Knight Gallant. Talk to us about him.
All right, so that is Hobbs. Hobbs is one of my oldest models, and he is hilariously painted.
Okay.
I think he's hilariously painted. It's all flames, because originally he was just a random show-up model that I pretended was the imaginary friend for the main knight, Calvin.
Yep.
So it was Calvin and Hobbs.
Okay.
So he also has a Storm Spear rocket spot, so he actually has a little bit of anti-tank firepower despite being a pure combat knight.
Okay.
He also has Unyielding Paragon, so the most expensive upgrade in the Knights list. Now, Unyielding Paragon gives him a 9th edition would have called it Armor of Contempt. He reduces all AP applied to him by 1.
Okay, very nasty. Very nasty.
I did miss something. The Errant's inbuilt ability is Aggressive Assault. So his closest eligible target for the attack gets +1 to hit or shooting.
Very nice.
The Gallant is -1 to be hit in close combat.
Okay, very nice. And then you have a little bit of support for those two big boys in the form of Helverins and Warglaives. So talk to us a little bit about that.
So the two Helverins are the autocannon boys, and they are literally a must-take for at least 2 of them for every single Knights list. I normally have 3, but I usually have a lot more Warglaives. So 4 Warglaives, they're a decent combat threat. They're pretty much middle of the road. They do decent anti-tank. They do decent close combat, but they're not a carnivore. They're not a brigand. They're not any of the Chaos Knights. So they don't ultra go into one specific phase. It's just that they can pop a tank and then murder a Space Marine squad that gets out of it.
Yep. Very nice. Very, very nice. I've been on the receiving end of that quite a few times, I'll be honest. So that is your 2 sets of knights. Now, I will move on for all of our viewers. We will go to the next bit, which is your Imperium allies. And I'll open that up for you, Pat. Where were they? Let's go that. Apologies. All right, there you go, Pat. So we have 3 things here, opting in for a little bit of utility and probably a little bit more utility than I've seen from a couple of Knights lists, but one inclusion that we have been seeing quite a bit from you. So walk us through your beautiful Imperium allies.
Alrighty, so I take essentially 2 units, because the Voidsmen at Arms are always going to be attached to the Rogue Trader entourage, which gives it a nice round 9-person unit, which means it only gives up 1 for blast despite being a lot of points.
Yep.
So with the Rogue Trader's entourage, you've got a Rogue Trader, a Death Cult Assassin, a Tech Adept, and a Medicae. So the whole unit receives a 5-up Feel No Pain, including the Voidsman, from the Medicae while she is still alive. And the entourage all have a 4-up invul, which is why the unit is, as I've explained to multiple people who have thought throwing Strength 5 indirect at it would kill it, that is not going to do much, if anything, and they will probably mock you for it from behind a ruin.
Yep.
They are an infiltrate unit, Now, the Rogue Trader's special inbuilt ability is that they've got backroom deals and... hang on, I gotta load that up. So the two different abilities is one's backroom deals, the other one does... So one does D3 redeploys at the end of the deployment phase, and the other one is makes the entourage and any unit it is attached to, which can only be attached to Voidsmen or Navy breaches, gives that whole unit infiltrate. So it's a 9-man infiltrate unit.
Yep.
Sorry, something just kicked in.
And apologies everybody for that little blast of music. Unfortunately, YouTube was being a little bit of a dick, but just put on a little bit of mood music for all of us.
Yeah. Sorry, that caught me off guard.
Sorry, bud.
And then also a Collectus Assassin. Now, normally I would have taken a Calidus Assassin, but with points as they are, and the simple fact that I only need the Assassin to do very limited functions, and the fact that I have forgotten to use Vect in like 12 games. So I took an Assassin that'll actively... It's either that or I'm playing into a list that has no battle tactics, so it's just like, yay. She does uppy downy.
Yep.
Speaking of, I sure did just go through my stratagems, and the only battle tactic I ever use is command reroll. Like none of the relevant Chaos Knight stratagems are battle tactics.
Yeah. Whereas if you had the Abominant on board, it would have been hilarious because the Calidus would wound it on 2s.
Oh, because anti-psycho, yep.
Yep.
All right, so Pat, that rounds out your list with the Collectus Assassin. Let's then go over to our traitors for today, and let's go into. Let's drop that one, and let's bring up our Traitorous Lance detachment. Sam, why don't you walk us through this, starting with your Warlord?
Alrighty, so the Warlord for this list is a Knight Lancer. So Chaos Knight Lancer is a little funnier than the Imperial Knight version of it. We both get a free tank shock, which is the main draw for it. But the Chaos Knight Cerastus Lancer has a 6-inch aura, giving War Dogs near assault. So I can sprint the Lancer up, which has a 14-inch movement natively, and then also give all the Brigands and stuff assault. So I've just giant moving gun line that can also spam actions and do whatever they want. Knights standing next to a Lancer are way faster than any business they have been. The Knight Lancer also has a always on 4-up invuln save, and its spear and melee is like 10 attack sweep or a 5 attack strike. That's strength 20 for a strike with Lance. So I'm wounding Warlord Titans on 2s. Just anti-tank hilarity. Her enhancement is Aura of Terror, which is just sticky objectives, and any objective that she stickies will also give out the Chaos Knight aura.
Really nice. Really, really nice.
Yeah.
Now, actually, just for all the viewers that are coming in, what is the Chaos Knight aura? What do you do specifically?
Right, so the aura is twofold. Both my detachment and my army will care about it. The aura is 12 inches from every single Chaos Knight, including the War Dogs, is a -1 leadership aura. And as part of the detachment rule is if you're below starting strength, not below half strength, below starting strength, you have to roll a battle shock test. If you're below half strength, you roll 2 battle shock tests, one for the Chaos Knight rule and one for just the native below half strength battle shock. From battle round 3 onwards, if you fail the battle shock, you have -1 to hit me, and I have +1 to wound you if you're battle shocked.
Oh. Oh.
And then a few of my stratagems also get bonuses when you're battle shocked. Terror Shade's being the big one, which is kind of like a Knight's Grenade stratagem. If you fail a battle shock, I can throw grenades at you, and any mortal wounds you take, I gain back as wounds, irrelevant to how many of those wounds you actually take for the sake of feel no pains or anything.
Yeah, very, very nasty. Gives them a lot of staying power. Okay.
Especially when we've got the 25 wound Lancer that has a 4-up invuln save. Like, they can be deceptively tanky even for a big knight.
Absolutely. But it's not the only big knight in your list. Talk to me about the Rampager.
So the Rampager is the little, like the Christoris Knight's a little smaller, so only 22 wins, not 25 like the Knight Lancer. However, the Rampager has a 9-inch aura of rerolls of 1 hit and melee to the War Dogs, has a once per game advance and charge, and he gets sustained hits when he charges. So is very similar profile to the Lancer, but can potentially vomit out way more attacks because of that sustain hits.
Yeah.
Plus, he's a lot more. He's got a lower base movement that once per game advance and charge can give him a lot of projection.
Especially pairing that with your 1 CP walk through walls and ignore units.
Yeah.
Pretty nasty. Pretty nasty. And this guy's rocking an enhancement as well, isn't he?
Yes. So his enhancement, Peloponnea Cursed Knights, is just an Armor of Contempt, -1 AP to anything incoming.
Okay, so you're both going to be doing it to each other.
Yep.
Okay, wonderful. Now they are backed up by 3 of each of your war dogs, being the brigands and the carnivores. Talk to us about those. What do they do for your army?
Yeah, so as Pat said, he's a kind of jack of all trades, masters of none. My war dogs, my armature equivalents, are very specialized. So I'm running 3 brigands. The model in TTS sadly doesn't reflect it, but they all have Havoc multi-launchers, which is just an indirect fire rocket launcher. They have Avenger Gatling cannons, which are strength 6 chain guns. They have anti-infantry, which won't be super relevant against Pat, but hey, maybe it can turn on my army roll at some point. And then they've also got the melter guns.
So that's the demon breath spears, just
Yep.
melter equivalents.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the big draw for the brigands is they're just strictly better at shooting than every other armature. All of my stuff hits on 2s, including that indirect fire weapon hits on 2s base, so it'll be hit on 3s if I'm shooting through walls.
Oh.
And the brigands' main rule is their inbuilt ability is if they're shooting the closest possible target, they get +1 AP, which again won't be huge against Pat's list because being knights, he also has a always on 5-up invul and save the shooting, same as me. But it's a potentially -2 AP on the Gatling gun, which is going to be putting out a bunch of shots, or it's a -5 AP on the melter gun.
Okay.
So,
and what about the carnivores? What do they do for you?
So the carnivores are melee specialists. The 2 that I have highlighted green, which if you'll see when we've tabbed over to TTS, have Diabolus stubbers, which are similar to the heavy stubbers the Imperial Knights have access to, but minus slightly higher strength, but have no AP. And that's just 3 shots base, rapid fire 3, so 6 shots on the melee body. The idea here being that these guys have line of sight on whatever they want to shoot more times than not, so I don't need to roll for the indirect fire on them for the most part.
Okay.
One of them, however, does have a Havoc multi-launcher, which is again that indirect fire weapon. These guys hit on 3s though, so that indirect fire weapon will be going down to 4s. The Carnival's ability is rerolls the charge, and they have, like outside of that little secondary arm, they don't have any primary weapon shooting. Instead, they have the Slaughter Claw and the their chainsword, the chain talon. The Slaughter Claw is going to be the one that's mainly getting most of the be for show in this game, but it's basically a melter in melee. 6 attacks that hits on 2s, which will potentially be getting reap-rolls from the Rampager. Strength 12, and then it's a d6 +2 damage in melee.
Oh, so you've got a melter on your fist, is what I'm hearing.
They're melters in melee when that hits on 2s, yeah.
And then going over to our beautiful green snotty boys, you are backing up your list with some Nurgle demons. So let's talk about those.
Yes, so my list is running the 3 Nurgling Swarms, which Chaos Knights, I'm really CP heavy, so I can rarely afford to go fixed objectives. So since I'm on tactical, just so I can discard and get CP, the Nurgling Swarms, they help me clear out any objectives that are hard for the Chaos Knights. And this mission being the ritual also means I have a really nifty objective jockey that can just put objectives under my guys without any of the knights ever having to do an action. So there's 3 squads of Nurgling Swarms, which are deceptively durable. They also have a 6-inch aura of giving -1 to hit in melee. So even if they're just standing there doing an objective, doing their own thing, they can give something that's in melee with one of my knights nearby -1 to hit.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
And then my favorite, which hasn't, I've seen it appear in a few Chaos Knights recently, but only very recently, is the Beast of Nurgle, who is OC2, unlike the Nurgling Swarms. His job's basically the same, his melee is slightly better, but he is very hard to remove for most army lists. He has toughness 9 with 7 wounds, and his ability is at the end of the phase, if you haven't killed him, he regains all his wounds.
Okay. Yep. I do remember that from our sister's game where I just kind of ignored it because I knew I wasn't going to kill it in one activation.
Yeah, I think there was literally a turn where you shot a bunch of stuff at it, and I was just like, are you going to shoot anything else? You literally don't have the actions to pick him up right now. Against Pat's list, he might be able to do it. Despite the invuln save, he definitely can just roll hot and pop it with a melter.
Yeah.
But
yep, melter will absolutely do that. Yep.
But that's still a melter that's not shooting at one of the armigers, so I'm happy to take that.
Okay. And that will finish off the list. And for both of you, you're at a clean 2,000 points. As Knights players, do you find that happens often, or do you often have to make concessions on getting that nice, clean number in order to fit in the things that you want?
In case of the Chaos Knights, for most of my stuff, I've got a lot of weird numbers just because of how much my stuff's been tweaked. So yeah, if I wasn't taking some 200 points in allies, it becomes pretty weird with Chaos Knights. Like, especially
Yeah.
because a lot of my other enhancements are also really weird points cost. So if I wasn't running so many Nurglings, I'd be running a Stalker instead, which is a character version of the Armiger. But even then, my enhancements are none of my enhancements are clean points amounts. It's all like 25s and 15s and stuff like that. So it's becomes,
same.
if I wasn't running these allies, it becomes pretty weird to get a clean points amount.
Okay. Yeah. What about you, Pat? Do you find a similar thing?
Though that's the main reason for the Calexis over the Calidus, because Calidus went up, so I ended up being 10 points over. So I was just like, what in Hades do I do? Because hilariously, this list used to not have the Hobbs, as you know, and it used to have an additional Halvarin, an additional 2 Halvarins, and an additional Warglaive. So I literally traded him for one. He traded out one place for an Armiger, Warglaive, and just took out 2 Halvarins to give the space.
Right.
But I still had the issue of points, so the Calidus had to go, and that still left me with about 40 points because I could fit the Calexis in, and I gave the Unyielding Paragon to him.
Yeah.
And I did miss something. I missed my Bondsman.
Yes.
So Knights,
Yes.
Knights don't have auras. We have random yelly orders. So basically, we're an Imperial Guard equivalent of Knights. So each one is allowed to give out a single bondsman in the command phase. So depending on where the errant is, because if he's in deep strike, he's not yelling at anyone. But the errant's one gives assault and a free reroll to the advance to the bondsman to the Warglaive or the Armiger that receives it. And the Gallant gives a free reroll for the charge and full rerolls to hit.
Oh, wow.
For the Warglaive that gets it.
Really, really nice. Okay.
So quite a bit stronger than mine, but it's only one guy gets that, not an aura.
Yeah. There is a bondsman there is an upgrade to give it to 2, but it's not as good as any of the other upgrades.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Sam, what is our server name for today?
It's my usual setup. It's Pantheon TTS, and the password is Pat with no capitals.
Okay. Yep. No capitals. My God, Sam, have I taught you nothing?
Yeah, security.
I mean, last time I accidentally put a capital letter in it, it took us 20 minutes to figure out which one it was.
That is also true. Yeah. All right, so I will be in as a spectator. This is kind of cool. I've never actually done this. I've always been here for a particular game. Wait, is that a random... Oh, you can actually put in a ritual thing to be able to put on your own objective markers. That's cool.
Yeah, I didn't know how to do that. Pat quietly did it in the background while I was explaining my army list.
Yeah. So with all of every bit of terrain on this, because it's all an interactable game, the right-click option, the toggles, the very top toggle is lock, which is... So if I move this, say dump it there, toggle it on, now it doesn't move.
Yeah, okay, and then you just copy-paste them as you need them.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Very nice. So
hilariously, this is the only way I would play Servo Skulls.
Oh, yeah.
Because that does my head in. And I lost a game because I didn't understand that I should run up to them and kick them all forward.
Yep. All right, so while they are getting ready to set up, if you guys want to go into your attacker, defender, all that sort of stuff, I'll do a quick flyover of your armies. So this is the Chaos Knights army. We got our beautiful little snot dog with the Nurglings. We have the Rampager, which is honestly such a cool model. I'm not normally into the gory chaos aesthetic, but it does look so good. We have the Knight Lancer, which is modeled appropriately, unlike Sam's normal models. We have 3 of the Carnivores. We have 3 of the Brigands. And obviously, Sam and Pat have yellow scribed all of their stuff, so we'll be able to mouse over if we need any data sheets or abilities or anything else we want to show off. Now, we have the Knight Gallant, which is Hobbs, just here, and our protagonist of the story, the Knight Errant, which is Mortis, sitting just here, which has the Mysterious Guardian upgrade. Then we've got the two Helverins, which are the autocannons you can see on both of their arms. And then we have the Warglaves, which are the Melter and the Chainswords just there. Additionally, we then have the Calexis Assassin, which is a weird alien-looking kind of thing.
He's just a blank.
And then the Rogue Trader unit, which looks pretty goddamn awesome. So what I'm going to do, Pat and Sam, you guys go about your game. I'm going to put myself on push to talk so I can still interact with chat and do all that sort of stuff. And if you need me, just yell out.
You won the roll-off.
I rolled a 4. All right.
I rolled a 3.
Are you going tactical or fixed?
Okay, so this will be a big one. Making this choice is obviously hard for Knights players because there will be benefits and detriments to both, and especially in the mirror. Keen to see how these guys deal with it. In the meantime, I am going to enjoy my dinner, which is
okay, you're going to take
a little bit of Chinese.
That comes
Sorry,
sorry, yeah.
Honey chicken and Peking pork, love it. With a little bit of fried rice.
Great. I'll go defender so I can deploy first. My deep strikers, I'm going to have 2 squads of Nurglings in deep strike, and I'll leave the Beast of Nurgle and 1 squad of Nurglings on the board for this game.
Well, Sarah, you think it's a cheeky little Chinese dinner, but it's actually a succulent Chinese meal?
Because who doesn't love double deep strikes?
All right.
So, my first, do you have anything that's infiltrate?
Yes, the Rogue Traders on
Rogue Traders. Sweet. All right. I'm just going to stick the Nurglings up in the middle of the board so you can't...
also, because I was busy doing all the intro, hello to everybody who is joining us. I hope you guys enjoyed the little short story before it. It's something I'm going to trial out doing before some of our TTS games and whatever else. It's always fun for me to do a little bit of little bit of creativity, a little bit of flexing my storytelling chops, but yeah, let me know what you thought.
I turned a little bit.
It's awesome. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that.
That'll be number 4.
I was really sad that Pat didn't listen to it just like while he was in the waiting room. Because, like, every time I think about the Mysterious Guardian enhancement, that's how I picture.
So once you press, basically you mouse over what's in your hand, whichever ones you want to pick, you press F, we'll flip them.
Yep, I've got my tactical ones flipped already, yep.
Yeah, and lock in.
Yes, I got to find that lock in secondary button real quick.
Just here.
Excellent, yep, lock in.
Alright, I'm doing fixed.
Alrighty. So, there's my first drop.
Okay.
All right, so Pat has opted for Bring It Down and deploy Teleport Homer, where Sam has opted for Tactical. Interesting.
Oh. I know.
Okay.
Shock. Horror.
What's up,
What am
Joe?
I doing? What could I be thinking? What insanity is
the Knights
this?
are going to try and beat
Just
each other
because
off.
the unit has an assault weapon.
Yeah, so it's Pat versus Sam. Did a little bit of a short story in the opening.
My first one will be...
Yeah, I'll show you once I finish up the stream. I'll play it back for you.
Gonna go a Brigand just here, tucked into this building.
Yep.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. If I'm not mistaken, this is actually your two first time playing together?
Yes, like it's actually... This game got arranged, literally me joking in one of the chats the other day, is like, how have we not had a Night's Mirror yet, despite the amount of events me and Spooner have been to together?
Yep.
Because I've played your guard.
Yeah, every time we've played, it's been against my guard.
Yeah.
And I think... Yeah, no, it was a teams, and then the other things, the only 2 times we've actually played, and it's been not Knights.
Right, so not first time playing, but first time in the Night Mirror.
Yeah.
Alright, so Gallant there. Since we know where he is, we know where this is going anyway, but I'm going to stick my Lancer right in the line here, just in the right spot to get sticky objectives.
Alright.
Just a sec, he's towed over the marker a little bit. There we go.
You're
All right, chat.
online.
So while they're setting up, how's everybody's week been?
My next drop is going
Hopefully
to be
everybody's
the Beast
been,
of Nurgle, just over here
Been
next to the Lancer.
productive, or at the very least happy.
Well, actually, I can stick it on further.
I
You can't
have
see it 'cause it's a bit line of
submitted
sight. We'll go there.
my response to work
Well,
allegations
anyone
today.
who's tall could see him.
I will
Oh,
find
true,
out
yeah, shit, okay,
the
but,
result of
I will
it
keep
by
them back here then,
Thursday,
so the ruin stops him.
or at least if there's like a further meeting or anything else. I'm feeling confident because when somebody raises bullshit against you, then you know you should feel good again about it. But yeah. I got a competitive game tomorrow lined up with my Custodes versus probably Grey Knights or Necrons. Very nice.
Right, we'll go there's the next
Been
drop.
busy as all heck with work. Is that a good
I'm gonna
busy or
go
a bad
a
busy,
carnivore,
Odysseus?
Just
I'm
back
going
here
to try
for
and
the
make them work as best I can. Proxy some Alaris Termes so I can try them out before I buy. Yeah, it's a great idea. It's a great idea. One of the reasons I love playing TTS is that I can drop a Sisters army on the table, a Wolves army on the table, whatever I want, and not have to go and outlay like
Next one.
thousands of dollars in order to be
they're
able
all
to do so.
stubbers.
So
I just realised the model's got
always really
numbers
good.
on them.
Staves off
yeah. I've got
the buyer's remorse.
Do you want to double check
Yeah.
if you can see those two carnivores green? Yeah.
Yeah, they are. It's a
So
good thing
yeah.
about Yellow Scribe.
Yeah. Right. Brigand down
Oh,
just
man.
over here on the line.
Honey chicken is so good. This succulent
Oh
Chinese
my God,
meal.
he's coming right for us. Quick, get him. This one on the point. Yep.
Yeah, Pat, I was going to do the quote, but I had a mouthful of food. Oh, look out, Ned. He's coming right for us.
Watch out, he's got a knife.
Got another brigand just back here behind this brigand.
Mm-hmm. Yelverin. All kinds of stealthy.
Gonna go a carnivore. Just here. If he can fit, there we go. He's still sitting on his mate space. There we go.
Attempt to sell off small projects so I can buy new stuff. Maybe buff and support my other projects. Yeah, makes sense. Not a good
Just
busy.
on
Oh, sorry to
run.
hear it, dude.
Well,
Literally flew across the country for work the past
Done.
couple of days.
Alrighty,
Got another
sweet.
flight today. Man,
My
jet
last
set.
two, I'll go
Jet set.
Rampager.
pretty much even
here.
number of units. I've just got. Oh, you have two deep track as well.
From the States, by the way, so flying across the
Yeah.
country is a lot.
How far is it
Yeah,
going?
it's,
He only 12,
I
hasn't
think the States
Yeah,
is very,
only
very similar
12.
to Australia in that way. A
he?
lot of ground to
how
cover if
far
you're
is it
going
actually
from one end to
between
the
our-
other.
Should be exactly 24.
So you can't make it, but I can. So I'm going to stick the Rampager right in the line. And my last drop will be a Carnivore, who's just going to, if he can, no, he's just going to tuck up into this gap here if he can fit. No, he cannot fit, so he's just going to go back here.
Alrighty. That's all your
Sweet.
drops. So I gotta
Yep.
do my D3 redeploys. Whee! One. And. Redeploying battle lines. Aren't they fun? Okay. And that is all deployments done.
All right,
Now
ready to
it's
rock the
time to
bus?
roll off.
Nuts are down, and now the all-important roll-off.
4.
All right.
Alrighty, so I've got the con.
Yeah, so I'll press the start game button. Let's red player first anyway.
Sweet. Alrighty.
All right, Pat getting first. And let's get ready to rumble!
Oh, come on, it's Imperial. Let's get ready to humble. Alright, so Hobbs is going to apply his bondsman to you. Cool. That's all command phase, and I just need to get within 6. So the Road Traders unit is going to advance because the Voidmaster has a assault shotgun, so he's just going to run 8 up.
Mhm.
Oh, for the love of...
I stick a little 1 each bubble on my Nurglings just in case.
Oh,
I
it
think
just is.
should
You
be
can
good,
absolutely
yeah, there we go.
complain.
Yeah, I should be able to get...
Just
right
because,
in,
you know,
just a
so
bit back
stuff
from the
could be
wall and
worse,
still be in
doesn't
range
mean you
to
don't
do
have the right to
play
complain.
teleport
Feel
homers.
free. There's a complaint space. I'm a big fan of complaining.
Get in there.
I do it all the time. Like, do you know that Chelsea won't just buy me
So I don't need to
Warhammer
be
whenever
wholly
I ask
within,
her?
I just need to be within.
Real asshole.
And
You
rotate.
shush!
All the movement in the world. There we go. So that unit's in position. You, my boy.
By the way, I don't
have
need
the
a
room
drink.
to go
That was
through.
me acting out. That was an acting out
You are
beat.
just going to move out your...
Get dinged on,
12.
idiot.
You are going to move 5.9, 6.1. That gives that a nice suitable blockage. You, my dear boy, are going to do the action.
Okay, so interested to see what Pat's
Oh,
going to
you're
be doing
just looking
here.
at that as well to see if I had enough room
He's,
to stick the objective marker down.
He's getting his points.
Uh,
He's going to be putting objective markers down because of the ritual.
You
And actually, let's
just
review that as
move.
well. We have Chilling Rain, the ritual, and
here.
Hammer and Anvil. So what are they doing for the ritual? Each player's shooting phase. The player whose turn it is can select one or more units from their army that is not... Oh my god, I just realized that my alt is to expand it as well as push to talk. I apologize, you two. I'm just going to finish this so that it's up on screen, but and then I'll get out of your hair. Until the end of that turn, that unit is not eligible to shoot or declare a charge. At the end of that turn, the player's turn is can set up one objective marker wholly within no man's and within one of that unit, provided it can be set up exactly 9 inches from another objective marker and not within 6 of any other objective marker. You gain up to 15 VP from 2nd, 3rd, and 4th battle round.
There.
So that's what Pat's looking at doing right
Out of
now.
range, that's fine.
Critical fail on stealth check.
You go to there because you're in range.
Look, I'm not exactly known as the stealthy guy. I'm the, put your head through a wall and assault everybody that way kind of guy. Like you wanna bend some metal out of shape?
Oh,
You use this guy.
Dun. Ba.
Actually, if anyone's seen Casino
actually, it's not
Royale,
shooting phase yet.
the Bond movie where Daniel Craig first appeared, there's a scene in the opening chase where the parkour dude is like jumping up and he flicks up through this tiny little vent, gets on the other side of it, lands and starts running, and the camera stays there for a little bit, and then
Cool.
Daniel Craig just like
That'll
barrels
give me
through the wall
1,
and then keeps chasing after him. That's me. That's this
3.
guy right here.
That makes it worthwhile.
Sarah, 100%. If I was
Okay.
going to have an IRL class, it'd be
You
Barbarian.
can also see
100%.
him, so you can add a little bit of fun.
Like, I'd love it to be Wizard or
Alright,
Monk.
onto the shooting phase.
but that
So
just-
shooting
that
phase is
just
gonna
ain't me.
start.
I am
I've done a
Barbarian.
CP already.
Yep.
And I'm going to apply Squire's duty to him, which is going to affect you, hilariously for the stubber, and you.
Yep, and Squire's duty does.
+1 strength, +1 AP.
Yep.
So melter, strength 13, AP 5 melters. Gotta love it.
Sweet.
Yeah, he's going to be doing the action.
All right, we have our first bit of
because
rubber hitting the
he
road.
Doesn't have a good target to go for, so that's worth it. And they are going to deploy teleport homers. They should be just within 6.
Yeah, because it's just within 6, not wholly within 6 for deploy, hey?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty sure. Yeah, let me just
Yeah,
double
within
check, make sure.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. It's one of the few that's within, not wholly within.
Yeah. Sweet.
And I was going to shoot
Hide
in
area
silence as
denial
yes to my
again.
question, so I'm a rant. Oh, wait, which question?
Alrighty.
Oh, can
So
I
we're gonna
rant
kick
and
off
pass on
with
my
the one
ideas
with
about
the
what I'm going to try
bondsman.
for custodians to
so
make them
timing
better?
is
Of
correct.
course you can.
I'm going to
Absolutely
spend
you
1
can.
CP for Diabolic Bulwark, which is
What's
just
the point
my
of having a
version
chat
of
box
Rotating
if people don't
Iron
chat?
Yeah. I'm shocked, I tells you. You're trying to
And actually,
protect
if
your
you need any
rampager.
help with it,
Okay.
there are a couple of really good
Unloads.
custodians players in New South
3's
Wales
dead.
I can also
Burns his
recommend
reroll to hit
reaching out
here.
to.
2 hits.
Okay.
3's to wound you. Burns his reroll to wound here. 2 saves.
Yep.
Oh, that double 6.
Pass 1, fail 1.
Alrighty. Damage. 2.
Sweet. And now I gotta
you-
remember
All right,
to
we have
do
the
this
rampage down to
is,
20 wounds.
ones
ones and
and-
2s? Yep.
Yeah.
So 20 wounds left.
Alright.
Rubber.
And he is also in
two's
rapid
pretty
fire.
Fuck, I have like no functionality as a spectator.
Alright, so 3 miss from the stubber. No wound. Cool. Clear that. Next boy. He's in range.
Hey,
Not in range for rapid, so
That's the
thermal
first
cannon
one.
burst. Both hit. Both wound.
very nice.
Fail both. Poor. 9.
Yeah, that's 9.
All right, the
Just his
rampage is
stubber.
down to 11.
Okay, so he is on target, and he's still got a reroll wound, so I'll burn that here. No. Last but not least, Halvarin.
All right.
Oh no, second last. He's got a stubber. Might as well put that in. Halvarin's going to burn his reroll to hit here. All hit. 5s to wound. Burns his reroll to wound. So that's just going to be 3 saves.
Yep.
AP 2.
AP2, I think that goes to AP0 over from him.
You should be. You're not touching the terrain piece, so you'll
Yep,
be in
and then
cover.
And then he's got his own armor and containment built, so 3s for me this time.
Yep, 3s.
Fail 1 anyway.
3 damage.
Yep.
Okay, the Night Rampage are
his
taking some
stubber.
hurt here.
All hit. Nada. And last Halvarin, last Warglaive. He's going to burn his reroll because he doesn't have anything else to do. And burns his reroll wound. Hey, a wound.
From the stubber?
Yep, AP2, so down to your
Oh, there you
save.
go. Passes.
Nah.
I couldn't
Nah.
pass
Hey,
the bloody the melters. I
Rampage
couldn't
takes a
pass the stubber
rough
save,
turn
though.
1 from...
Yeah.
On a 6.
What was that? Just 4 of these guys
And that
shooting.
just
One of them
leaves
didn't even
Galanty
have his
Boy.
melter in range.
He is now
Oh
going to
my
unload with his
goodness.
anti-tank missiles.
Oh my goodness.
Into you as well.
Yep.
So Sarah, keep typing that
Burns
out.
his reroll
Once
hit
we're
here.
past the exciting
Still
rolling
misses.
stuff, I'll have a look
5's
at it
wound.
and we can review
Burns
it.
his reroll wound here. So there's 1 wound, AP2, so 3 up saves for you.
Why is my roll dice button not working? Alright, I'll just drop in the bucks. There we go. Passes.
Hey, nice. And then stubber, 3 hits, nothing. Alrighty, that is that part done. Charges. Yeah, he is going to charge.
Can he make a charge? 20. Oh, no, Noglings, yes. Good
Yeah.
first.
He gets 7. That's plenty.
Yep.
Because that'll get him all the way around to here quite easily. But I want to be in your way so you can't easily get anywhere that's good. Touch you. Base-wise. And now he's got the Gallant Bondsman, which is got a funky name, but all it is 4 rerolls to hit. How many wounds are these angry little babes?
4 each. And you're getting -1 to hit in melee.
No, I'm not from them.
No, that's the aura.
Mischief Aura doesn't work against monsters or vehicles.
Oh, does it? No, it's only infantry. Okay, never mind. It's irrelevant. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's because I've played that into feud so many times. He's just like, ha ha, ah.
Yeah, never mind. No, excluding monsters and vehicles. Never mind. It's irrelevant.
Yeah. Noglings are great for most things, like Custodies hate them. With this easy tip, it's like, with this easy tip, you can get free insurance. I have a gun.
All right, go for it.
Alrighty.
You and your weird ass tangents, Pat. My God.
He is going to do straight strikes, so 3 damage apiece, and he is going to fish for everything, and he is going to miss horribly.
No, he's going to live.
1 and 1 base will die, because that's going to be 2 hits, because he's got sustained on the charge.
Ah, yeah.
2's to wound, so that is going to be AP 3. I'm assuming you just have a 6-up
That's
impulse.
just a 6-up demon save. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, you ready to see the only 2 6s I'm going to roll all night? Hey, there's
You
1.
rolled 1.
Was
All
that
right, so
3 damage
3
each?
damage each, yeah.
Ah, so a Nurgling base lives on 1.
Yep.
Love to see it.
Nurglings are invulnerable. Oh
and
my
when
God.
do I put down that base? Is that at the end of the turn?
Alright, my Nurgling's going to attack back because they have lethal hits, so it actually is relevant, potentially.
All right, let's see Sam attacking back.
That's 4, 1,
Oh, yeah.
8, and then 2 more for 12 dice for Nurglings. Hitting on 5, 6 are lethal hits.
Oh my God.
Alrighty.
Alright, so one that I actually have to roll, I guess. Okay, you got, so I can get rid of that one.
So,
6 saves.
6.
That is insane.
No AP.
No AP, no.
All right, so 1 goes through.
Excellent.
Let's go, Nurglings!
Oh, he takes it.
Oh, my
man,
goodness.
yeah, I spit on you. Puh.
Those
God, why is it
sixes.
acidic?
Oh.
Okay, where do I place this down? That
Now, Twitch is going to
goes-
cop some ads so that
Maybe we were right about the blue
people
side,
don't get
Jay. I don't
pre-rolls
think I've
coming
ever
in.
rolled like this on any of our TTS games.
What's that, sorry?
I think it is the blue side. I haven't rolled like this on any of our TTS games.
It 100% is. It's broken. It's literally broken.
Alright.
Oh, God damn it.
So what was it? 6 away from another objective and exactly 9 away from the objective you're making it from?
Yeah, 6 away from board edge. It should be board edge, I believe.
6
No,
away
if-
from another objective.
Yeah, if
you
I
guys
remember
stick
correctly,
5 on top
yeah.
of each other. Yeah.
But you
That
have to
should
set
be
up
there.
exactly 9 inches from another objective.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hence
because
the weird placement.
Yeah.
That's why I
yeah.
put the little marker down so we could just do a 9-inch bubble before.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, nice.
Where did that marker go? I didn't
All right,
move
so
that
let's have a look at it.
There we go.
Blade, more beards, dulcet tones. That is, yeah, Pat definitely has the voice of a space marine. All right, so
It's not let me do the marker anyway.
what I'm thinking so far with my custodian sticking.
Oh,
with the
'cause this
original
is
recipe
actually an
of
objective
Wardens with
token.
Blade Champ leading them, and
okay.
I think what I want to try next.
Where's the little flag? The flag.
I'm going to
marker
speed read
works.
this.
This
Oh, the
one.
flag works?
The
Okay.
little sticky objective banners do, yeah? Because I've done this one before. Never mind, it's not doing it now. God damn it.
Oh.
Alright, you know what? Path of least resistance. This fella's got a 40 mil base. There we go.
So on the point of the Caladius tanks, I know
Okay.
that Adam
He's
is
sort of
still including
touch.
2 Caladiuses. And at the moment, Adam's the
Okay.
rank 1 Custodies player in Australia. So he's had a couple of games on the new book, and he
I can
has
pick him up.
been.
You want the new
I think
Oh,
he's
yes,
won
please.
every single game he's played on the new book. So
it's gonna
he is
be
still a big
angle
fan.
to reach
Still a
underneath.
big fan.
Oh,
take
oh,
it.
God. Hang on.
If I press
Let me-
escape, it stops it, right?
Best entries in
Yeah.
decks right now and need to be used right now. What's it? Same
Okay,
with
there we
life.
go.
Yeah, I don't pass feel no pains
Okay,
either.
that should
I
be
can
on 9.
I can 100% feel that.
And then
Bits
There
of
we
go.
Custodies.
Alright, and I'll stick the snuggling back where he was because they were all in base contact.
Good.
Yep.
I haven't seen
we go.
any of the custodian players around here getting excited about the bikes. That's not to say that they're bad or whatever. I definitely do not know enough about custodies. But
Lock.
if other players aren't
That's now the
immediately
base.
jamming them into their list,
no
then
one's
I
underneath it, are
would
they?
need to look at them closer to really know
Good.
what I'm working
Good.
with.
Excellent.
Sweet.
So,
Alright,
Alright.
so end of your round 1, obviously no primary. nothing
Adam's
to bring
definitely
it
dropped
down.
Trajan. He doesn't
you
run
get
him.
3 for deploy teleport, Homer.
Yes,
What's
I
up,
do.
baby?
Alright, and then
Should be...
Oh, I don't know. Don't know.
command phase, both get CP. My
Two
rampage
months
needs to
on
roll
Friday.
battle shock,
Ah,
and
that's
he is
custodian guard, this is the
shooken,
other
but that's
battle line
okay.
with
He's gonna
decks now.
send him to his
We're
death
sticky,
anyway.
So I think they're really good too.
That
they
is
try out Wardens more.
it. This gets stickied by me.
Okay, yeah.
Just
No,
in
look,
case.
all of that makes sense. I think it'd be the same as
Alright, movement.
I say to anybody else, which is, try
well,
something out,
Rampage is
know
gonna
firsthand
advance.
why you like something or why you don't. And if somebody wants to
6
include
inches.
something in their list or whatever else, if somebody
Okay.
can answer quickly and immediately,
18-inch movement.
this is exactly
has
what
to
it's
play
going
by
to
the rules of
serve, this is the
buildings and
purpose,
stuff.
this is what it's going to blah, 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 then it's probably not a wrong choice. If I go, okay, so why are you including
get to
that?
there,
If they
3.2.
go, yeah, well, I think they could do this, and I think they can do that,
Line,
and
moving his base
then
from
I'm
there
like,
to
okay, maybe
there.
you need to go back to the drawing
2.8,
board.
so that's a firm 6
I
after
think
rotating.
I think you need to revisit
And so
this
he's
more.
got 12
But
inches
if
from
you've got a good
there,
idea and you're just doing
which-
testing and
Can I-
getting an
I can't-
idea
can I
and
walk
whatever
over an
else,
armature?
I don't
won't be
think
able to fit
there's
the other side of it.
any problem
but
with
you
that
would have
whatsoever.
to be able to clear me.
Yeah,
which
that's
is the
okay.
issue.
He's happy to be engagement range away from you.
You monster.
Brigand is gonna move up 12. See through that
Ladies
building
and the
now.
Trajan thing, look at me go. Yeah, I
not
mean,
through this one.
It's kind of
That's-
funny
no,
that
You've got a whole
the,
loop
the
there.
better I
On
feel
the
with the game,
Titanic.
when I
Yeah.
look at what
On
like
the
other top
Titanic,
players are
the
doing, for
fun
example,
thing of
or I'm building
touch
a
toe
wolves
and shoot.
list, and I'm just
I'll stick him
without
there, so
even
you still
doing
can't see
research,
him.
picking stuff that the best wolves players are
where's
jamming in there
Lancer
and the stuff
going?
that's meta. You know, that is a really great feeling. So yeah, you should feel good about that. Feel no
Lancer
pain.
is going to
Dysfunction
go-
does suck.
Might hang.
I'm
you've got a whole lot
adamant
of
that
mobs
I've
gonna
overall
start dealing
failed
with, so-
70% or more of my 4+ saves in my competitive career.
No, I'll put the war dogs for that. I've got the carnivores. So Lancer's just going to chill back
Oh,
here.
they're a bit louder.
So you have
Okay.
to bring the gallant to me.
Let me
think.
just. You know what we'll do? I'll go to Streamlabs.
Because remember, the big boys can walk over their little ones, but the little ones can't walk over their big ones.
Yeah, so I'll stick to the Lancers.
It's always
back
hard to
there
know
for now
because I
then,
can never
I'll
hear
do
from
these
you
guys
guys.
first then.
But let's just go that. Let's
Um,
just go that.
So
I'll put them
Carnival's
down
moved towards me.
85%.
I'm gonna
We'll
spend
see.
lots
We'll
of
see how that
shade
goes.
on
We'll see how that
this-
goes.
This brigand. And
Yeah, no,
this
feedback
carnival.
on sound is always important. It's like
0 CP.
basically the only thing that I
This
can't
brigand's gonna
test
just get 12
during
inches here.
a game. But yeah.
This
No,
carnival's
thank you for
got
that.
a
Appreciate it.
14-inch movement.
And what I might do, actually, how's the background
going
music
to,
now that I've turned down Streamlabs a little
Stick
bit?
himself.
I might bump
just
that
there.
just a little bit,
Mhm.
just a tiny bit.
A
We
Lancer
want
can't
to
fit
get the
over
mood
him, so
right here.
Lancer's happy just to
We
chill
want to get the
here,
mood right.
And he still has line of sight on that guy anyway. This carnivore is.
That's better?
happy,
Okay, excellent.
chilling where he is.
Casual streamer? I didn't know you
For
stream,
now.
Sarah. Do you stream a specific game or?
This
Background
brigand's
music
also
could use a little touch. Okay, good to know. Let's try that. Let's try
This
that.
brigand's going to use 7 inches of his movement to get here.
Oh, now let's have a look at Sam's first turn.
He's going to use the remaining 5 just to scoot.
Hey Sam, are you playing tactical?
What's up? Oh, Jay cut out my end.
Sam,
What's
are
up?
you playing tactical?
Yes.
Have you drawn your cards?
My cards, yes. Whoops.
I was like, oh, review
alright.
what Sam's playing, and I'm like, she's not playing nothing.
Alright. Where's me draw cards button? These two. Deploy teleport homers, which the Nurglings are doing, and capture me outposts. How good is that? I got a CP and 3 points.
Hell yeah.
Alright, because deploy teleport homers doesn't care about engagement range, right?
You need to be eligible to shoot. The Nurglings will not be eligible.
They will not
to
be
shoot.
eligible to shoot. That is okay. I've got other stuff that can do it.
You have carnival.
Yeah, I do have a carnival.
Oh, Blade, I've had a bunch of games
Still
against
good. It
Pat.
doesn't change anything. Now.
and
The,
Aside from one game where he
I guess
spiked a
the
little
Lancer's
bit,
got 14 inches
yeah.
I tuck the Lancer in here and I can do.
I very rarely have to worry about his Feel No Pains keeping him
Naturally.
alive. Very, 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 very rarely.
Just rotate the touch there.
So Beast of Nova's going to sit here. There's 5 inches movement. It's just going to skew.
Don't stream whatever. Nice.
Straight under.
She's playing the non-objective game. Easiest way to go.
Carnival's just
Yeah.
gonna stage up
If there's
here.
no objectives, there's no extra thinking. So therefore, you win more, right? Right?
Alright. Go shooting phase. Beast
Mine
of
are
Nova's
worse.
gonna do the
I feel like everybody has it. And one thing that I always have to remind people of, and it's not to say that people aren't as bad as they feel they
It
are,
doesn't have to be the middle objective. I
But
can do it off my objective as long as it's not
it's very important to also remember that your brain will tuck away all of your failures
pick it up
more than it
exactly
will
9
your
away-
successes.
9 away from this
You
one.
have to have a ridiculously good game in order for your brain to
Oh, yeah,
retain it more than the
yeah.
negatives. It's why, like, I have a running joke that I roll like shit,
where did the
and a
phone
lot
go?
of it has
Okay.
been televised, let's be honest. But my brain will
Yeah,
always
so I
remember the
can
times that I fail
just place it
more than the
slightly
times that I
under the
succeed.
Lancer's
Like,
face,
do you
so it
remember
immediately gets to
random
the
moments where
top.
somebody's been like nice to you on the street? Probably not, right? But if someone was a massive
I
dick
don't
to
wanna
you, then you
yes.
probably will remember that and it'll stick with you.
Okay.
It's part of our brain's psychology that we very, very often retain all of our worst experiences.
I've used all my
But,
sixes already. That's
yeah.
done. He's way
Yeah,
too
actually really fascinating to
Yeah,
study
Brigand's
when I
got
was doing my
glass.
psych degree.
Oh.
Just the things that our brains will take on and
Where's my measuring stick? Where's my measuring line?
and the way
Yeah,
that we
Brigand's
store
gonna
and
unleash
retrieve
everything
and
with,
recall
talent.
information. Really,
Okay.
really interesting.
So go to fun gun first. Clear map.
Way too easy to focus on the
Line
bad.
ship
I will
and
admit
shield.
something cool happened that my Trajan survived 2 Votan Terminator units in combat.
Strength 12,
He
so
died
we
next
got
turn, but it was hilarious. That is awesome.
One hit.
I actually have one of my favorite things was Piranha surviving 2 of the war dogs that have the like the little chain blade things, the carnivores. Like there was like a 99% chance he died, and I got the 1%. It was insane.
And the Gatling gun hitting on 2s. Drop 3. Strength 6 into toughness 12, so windy on 6s. Nothing. And then Havoc multi-launcher. D6 shots. 5 shots. Hitting on 2s, so I can see them. All hit. Windy on 6s. 1 wind. AP minus 1. Oh, no,
AP
you're not
none?
the closest. AP nothing. You're not the closest
And
target.
he's also -1 AP as well.
Ah, true. Yeah.
Punches, 1
Still
damage.
does it. 1
Oi,
No.
oi, that feel no pain.
So it gets
There's
through,
Pat
but then
making
gets
his
stopped
feel
with
no
the pain.
pains.
Yep.
I can't even
This
put my shield
carnival's
list, but
gonna
still,
do
he was a
his
beast when he
indirect
wants.
fire weapon
Yeah,
into poison.
Trajan's good, and the data
Okay.
sheet isn't
How
bad.
many guys are in that spot?
The thing that
Nine.
Trajan fails
So
to
he's got
is
one
that there is
extra
other
voice.
stuff that outshines him.
So, 3
Like,
shots.
if all of that other stuff
Hitting
got
on
deleted,
4s,
he'd be
'cause you can't
great.
see them. He's
But
shooting into the
unfortunately, he's not great in a vacuum.
Hit 2.
Doing moment shackle
on
twice in
freeze
Auric
aim
Chambers
action,
would be
I'll take
funny, but not really worth.
T3.
Yeah,
Doesn't
that's
even-
true. That's true.
1 wind.
1 wound, no AP.
No AP.
So that's going to be 4 up plus cover, so 3 up save. Bounce.
Yeah, this brigand's gonna go into this front wall glaive with his multi-launcher.
Ready?
So D6 shots. 2 shots. Hitting on 3s because he can't see them. Miss both. Other brigand's gonna do the same thing. Oops. Roll 1 dice. 2 shots again. Hitting on 3s. Both hit. Winding on 6s. 1 wind. No AP.
Bounce.
Yeah. Do you reckon Lancer's going to do the action? He's doing deploy teleport, so he's not shooting anything. Rampager advanced, so can't shoot because his weapon does not have assault. This guy's in range.
Want to bring them back to
That's the wrong
85, 90?
thing. That's
Okay.
fine.
Yep,
Oops.
let's...
Measuring stick. There we
I'll
go.
put Sam back up to 100 because she's a little bit on the
Yeah,
quieter
Carnival's just
side
going to
from
shoot this guy
Pat.
with his stubber.
And I'll put Pat on
Just in
90.
case I don't
Let's
kill
try
it.
that.
Monster.
Let's try that.
So 3 shots. 1 hit. No wins. Ah, man, run a roll. That is it. They've shot. He can't shoot. No, he's done his job. So combat. Rampage is charging this fella. He can't fail.
Yep.
Say,
He is going to Overwatch to try and save his little brother.
Yep.
Alright. Burn a CP for me.
And very important thing
Fellas.
that a lot of people forget about here, don't forget Overwatch
just
is
reroll
not
it
just by the
here.
target that is being charged. That's a holdover from
Ah.
9th. It is
And
not
stubber.
actually something which
No, no.
exists in 10th.
Hey,
Yep.
1 hit.
1
And a
win.
win.
So I rolled
Uh,
a 5, 6, 7, 8 for my charge. I'll quickly roll my save. 3 up. Makes it.
Yeah, you're fine.
Alright. 8. And I can walk over you. Can I get anywhere degenerate? Not quite. I can go... the best I can get is there. And then I can tag into you later. So... This carnival is going to charge this guy. He needs a 7.
You can't walk over me during your charge.
Can't in the charge?
Nope. It's normal, advance, or fallback moves.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah. Super heavy walker is the rule you're using.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. This is why I need to play more Knights Mirrors.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, he just goes there then.
Because I missed
Uh,
doing that. That was absolutely wonderfully broken
Oh,
in 9th.
Yeah, I was going to say it's because I played in Chaos Knights mainly in 9th edition, so that's what I'm like holdover
Yeah.
from that then. I think I've only the only
Do
Knights
you
Mirrors
play
I've
Dark
played
Dojo,
this
so
edition
you
is
had it
against
on your
Sarah,
desktop?
and
I
I've
do.
Knights traded
I
almost
do.
every time
I
I've had
am
a
a
charger anyway.
not to suck my own
Alright,
dick, but I am a very good Dark Type player.
Charge into this Warglaive.
Mostly
He's
play on the
7.1
hardest difficulty.
He's 7.1 away.
I haven't played it in a
so
little bit
7
because
inch charge
like
for engagement
content
range
just hasn't been there.
with 3
But
rolls
I
charge,
really
and
do
a
love that game, and I
carnival
played a lot of
ability.
Vermintide 2 before that as well.
He rolls an 8.
Easy.
He gets in. We're just going to stick him there. This guy's going to try and run up as well. He is 9.6, so 9 inches for engagement range with 3 rolls of charge. Rolls an 8. Next one, rolls a 6. He fails.
Does he have full root?
Played Vermintide 2, and
Oh,
when
it's a
this game
British
came out,
shit, no,
holy,
it
he
is.
was so
Okay.
keen.
Yeah, no, because he's not
Playing a
shot
lot
the gun.
recently. Really
Well,
good
he failed
game.
the first
Yeah, it
time,
is.
anyway. He rolled
It's
an 8 for the first one.
They got a lot of work to do because it's a great game
I'm
up
not
to a
used
certain
looking
amount
at
of
Grey
playtime,
Knights.
and then unfortunately you hit the point of
I can tell the
sameness.
difference.
Their
Alright,
crafting system needs a little bit of work, but
well,
it seems like
I
they're
guess
trying to
you don't
correct
have
it.
enough CP for
They
an
just need
interrupt
a little
unless
bit of time to
Loyalist
do
Knights
it.
have a fancy interrupt.
Yeah, I
No fancy interrupts. I am
definitely
just
do
literally
enjoy it,
normal.
and I really do love
Sweet.
mowing
Alright,
through hordes of
Rampage
enemies.
is
It's
just
pretty
gonna
fun.
Pick up
pretty
this
fun.
little poor Warglaive, I guess.
Alright.
So 12 wounds each. Reaper Chain Talon's a six attack swipe anyway.
Both of them on
Alright,
0
yeah.
CP.
Just
They
using the Wolf
are
Strike Claw because there's no reason not to. Oh, you
smashing
got
into
Feel No
each
Pains,
other.
I guess it is important.
And it will give me a save.
So,
But
true, you
it
don't get a
is
save
2
in
to
melee.
wound.
I need 2 to get through regardless, but yeah, the 2's the win, I think. I'm going to drop more. You can roll your 6-up saves. It's -3. So yeah, we go to Warp Strike Claw for the 2's the wind and the 8 damage each because you feel no pains.
Mhm.
So hitting on 2's because I'm not bracketed yet. I bracket at 7. Hit everything and 1 sustain hit because I charged. And 2's the wind. Drop 2. So 5 wounds, AP -3.
Hey, what's Pat going to do here?
Help me save.
8 damage each.
So that gets 3 through.
8 damage each. My God.
Oh god, why is my brain not working? 24.
Oh wow! Look at those sixes.
Almost.
Pat just rolled 9 goddamn
Oh,
sixes.
man, alright, yep, so
Doesn't
does
go
explode.
No
No.
burn.
Alright.
Insane. Insane.
And Carnival's gonna go over here.
Mhm.
Well, first up, I'll do the consolidation. I might be able to stick him in range.
Yeah, we have to touch the
Yeah, there we
objective.
go. And his bubble for rerolls. Well and truly in. Rerolls for 1.
Oh,
Alright.
nice.
So Carnival is going to the Warglaive. He is using his Warp Strike Claw, which is 6 attacks, hitting on 2s, getting rerolls of 1 from the Rampager.
All right,
thank
those
God for the
rerolls
rolls of
coming in clutch. 1 into a
Still got
1. Happens to the best of us.
Strength 12, so winning on 3s. 3 wounds, AP -3.
Alrighty. Only 2 go through.
yeah.
My God, Pat's rolling some sixes.
So damage is d6 plus 2. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
For a total of 10.
Okay.
Pain.
Oh
Oh,
my God,
man.
Pat.
So take 5.
Blade,
Yep.
remember when you were saying Pat can't make feel no pains? My man just did half of
That'll
them.
mean he gets to swing
He has
back.
made 14 feel no pains out of like 20
that
20
swinging?
damage. Just
All hit.
nutty.
Mhm.
Force the
Nutty.
wound. Burns his real wound. So just 3 saves. AP
Yep.
3 as well.
Yep, so 3 6s, plus 2.
Oh.
Just 3 damage.
This is going to be the biggest slog of a game, man.
What
I don't know
is
why we
going
passed the 70 saves.
on?
1, 2, 3. Alright.
Okay. Yep. That's certainly a thing. That was certainly a
Alright,
fight
so that's
phase.
it for me. End of my turn, I score 3 for deploy teleport from the Lancer, and then the
Takes
Beast of
10
Noble slams
damage,
his
but
base
actually
down.
just takes 5.
Mhm.
Wow.
And then I'm going to discard capture an outpost. 2, 3. Discard secondary 2. And that's done as well. I get a CP from that. Go to your command phase.
Alrighty. Okay.
No, it's I pressed the I'm at the right click. button,
right click
so
it, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. There you go.
Well,
So I'm on 2 CP, you're on 1 CP. You've got a few battle shocks to make. Yes, this Gallant needs to make a battle shock, and this Warglaive needs to make a battle shock
yep,
at
just the 2.
-1.
So we'll do the Gallant. I'll do the Armature first.
Yeah, I'll just quickly put this guy's bubble on because it's important for him. Oh no, he battle shocked, he can't Terror Shades.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Armature is fine.
With a -1. Oh yeah,
Yep.
8, you're fine. Yep. And the Gallant
And the Gallant fails.
fails. Alright. The Carnivore will spend 1 to Terror Shades you.
Okay,
So
this is
going
the mortal
throw grenades
wounds
at him.
and heal for every mortal wound you
4
do.
plus. Gallant takes 3 mortal wounds, and the Carnivore gains 3 wounds back.
Alrighty.
And the carnivore is back on full health, just like that. And getting mortal wounds on that Gallant is obviously really important. Now, Sam will get the
I'll
wounds
put it
back
as
regardless
I
of whether
hold
he
that
feel no
one,
pains these or not.
because I have
It is just based on the mortal wounds that you deal, not the damage that the model takes.
Don't forget your 3 mortals on the Gallant.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Blade, I'll challenge you to a feel no pain roll off.
Ow.
Yeah,
The Templars can still get a feel no pain, or they get rid of that again. As in, like, Black Templar, Space Marines. I think some units have it.
Command phase. He still gets to hand out his bondsman, I believe. As inks.
Haven't played in years due to fatherhood. Okay. Yeah, actually, Black Templars were top of the meta for a decent time, very, very recently, and only lost the spot to Space Wolves. But yeah, the Templars have a lot of stuff going for
so
them.
the Armature cares about Battle Shock, but he doesn't. Cool.
Yeah, because the Knights used to get the bondsman ability as well.
Ah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Could you imagine him with 4 rerolls to hit and 18
Fuck
attacks?
that. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to give it to you.
3 melters until corrected. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep. All other Space Marines could go fuck themselves because Templars bolted those melters onto their vehicles.
Take me back to desktop. Take me down.
Of course, they get top spot while I'm not playing. Yeah, they've been a very, very good army for a long time. Hey, we got a rules lawyer in the chat. Let's go. And I say that with all love, Sarah, because I've got Rain in my Discord. He got the title of rules lawyer, and he was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you called me that." I'm like, "Okay, in D&D, rules lawyers are bad, but in 40k, it's actually not an insult. It's actually a compliment. Like somebody being able to look up and check rules and all that sort of stuff is a very valuable skill." Very valuable because 40k you have to stick to the rules as hard as you can.
Battle Shock.
So yeah.
Sick.
Okay, so it's yelling orders ignores fear.
Yeah. I mean, guard actual orders like are affected by Battle Shock, but yeah, no, fair enough.
Makes a little sense. Not a lot of sense, but a little. Okay. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. I feel great. Alright, you, my dear boy.
Hey, let's see how this turn goes.
Walk.
Obviously, Sam is in a very commanding position right now. Up the board and sitting in a few key positions, sitting on primary quite well, got sticky down. And Chaos Knights obviously have the benefit of just being able to pay a CP and just run through a building, just for no reason. Rules lawyer bad in D&D, rules monkey very wanted in D&D.
So how's everyone's day going?
Pretty sure Jay was the rules lawyer at his event too. I absolutely was. TOs do have to be a rules lawyer, 100%. Good to see you, Jack. I hope your COVID's feeling a little bit better, bud. You can get a 6 up Feel No Pain as a vow and get leadership 5+. That's right, you can too.
No, because I don't need them for that now.
Agreed, rules lawyers are good in 40k and the absolute worst in D&D. I stopped playing D&D because of a pair of rules lawyers. That sucks, dude. That sucks. Yeah, like, rules lawyering can be okay in D&D when it's used constructively and in a healthy way to assist the group in playing the game to have the most fun and not run afoul of any like rules problems that will create a feels bad or be a problem. It's rules lawyer though has the connotation within D&D of that player that like whenever somebody tries to do something they're like no actually like that's the current D&D rules lawyer that everybody sort of thinks of, but yeah.
You for the next turn.
A great memory, my friend. I'm getting there, still dying. Well, hopefully you feel better soon, bud. Hopefully you feel better soon.
Real quick, just because I've got the stream open in the background, I can hear Jay talking about rules lawyering D&D. Excuse me, DM.
You hear nothing!
What's class as an open vessel, and can I cast Create Water on the inside of that man's stomach because it's connected straight to his throat?
I'll allow
no,
it.
but if you load them into a jug
I would like to explode this bandit by filling him with 10 gallons of water.
Do you know, let me tell you about one of my favorite stories about one of my players breaking the game, because if somebody could validate it to me with logic or a good sort of narrative flair or whatever, I would allow a lot of shit. Like, I would allow a billion things. Wait, is my push to talk button not working? Fuck's sake, did you guys hear none of that?
I didn't hear any. I'm listening to it on stream.
I just heard silence.
Oh my, okay, I'm taking it off momentarily.
You know, I mean, so I'll pause the stream if you're talking here anyway. Go for it.
Yeah. So I'll tell you guys, like, because I'll tell you a story. One of my favorite ones from the Pantheon season 1, because I let players get away with damn near fucking anything if they can validate it, back it up, or it's very like creative and engaging and shows a lot of thought. So my best friend Rachel was playing a bard. She's playing Lily. It's the one that I built on Baldur's Gate 3. There was a point where they were in a major city. Chewie had been stolen from and so smashed the dude's head open, as you do. Being a barbarian, it's kind of his deal. He was in jail looking at a death sentence. Lily, utilizing some of the contacts that they made within the city, decided to invent her own spell and started going down the route of doing it. And what she opted for was being able to body swap with somebody, where essentially you just take their mind and plant it in your body and your mind goes into theirs. She sat on that for a year and a half after that whole situation had been resolved. Didn't use the spell once. We get to the final climactic end battle against, I won't name it exactly, but it was this massive world-ending legendary creature, which they weren't supposed to win, but obviously I never railroad people. She body swaps the legendary creature. I am out of legendary actions and I fail the test. She gets to occupy my big bad and body me with it, while I get to play her body trying to writhe in this creature trying to get up, while one of her party members, Hamish, sits on her chest and holds her down.
No.
That was my commitment to my players and allowing them to do damn near anything. And I absolutely fucking loved it. It's one of the best stories I have.
Oh, that's so good.
All right.
So that's
I'm going back on to push to talk. You guys enjoy.
All right, what are we rolling dice for, Pat? What's happening?
Yeah, it's end of the movement phase, so deep strikes. Calexis is going to be doing deploy teleport homers.
Yep.
That's
Hey,
his job
Pat,
for the
real
rest of the
quick.
game.
Blade in chat said, ask Patrick what the 5 fingers say to the face regarding D&D.
Oh, good God. So yeah.
Now, if you will get me demonetized, don't tell me.
Oh no, I'm currently playing a Kenku cleric of Ilmata.
Okay.
So because the symbol is the 2 bound hands, basically my my spirit weapon is a set of hands that clap cheeks. My spiritual guardians is basically just slapping hands that whip around. And we got basically, I'm pretty sure my DM's gonna kill my character because he threw 3 trolls at us, and I'm pretty sure I mostly killed all 3 trolls.
Okay, very nice. So I'm assuming then, because of the hand symbols, when you cast a spell on an enemy and you're like, what, the 5 fingers? Say the face! Slap!
Well, it's because I do wisdom saving throw. Cool. Take 4d8 damage. Attack spell. Take 2d8 damage. Wisdom saving from my cantrip. 2d12.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Okay, all right.
Yeah, it's a touch mean.
Clerics are busted anyway. Most broken glass in the game.
Oh, God, yeah. All right, so we're going to kick off the shooting phase with something nice. We're going to cast Squire's Duty for every single armature that can see on the Cerastus Knight.
Excellent, go for it.
All right, targeting the big Lancer.
Anyway.
Okay, let's see what happens here.
Mm-hmm. All right, so
we have a lot of stuff looking at it because it's touching the terrain feature.
2 hits.
Yep.
3 is to wound, burns his reroll wound. So there's 1 save.
Missing 1.
Yep, 4 up in.
Now Sam, down in this bottom left window, that is her dice.
Alrighty.
Okay, bounces, very nice.
And he didn't burn his reroll to hit, but he burned his reroll to wound, so just 5 hits. No
No,
wounds.
T12.
Now, next boy. Melter. 2 hits.
2 hits with the
Trace the
melter.
wound. Burns his rerolled wound.
2
saves.
wounds.
Always on all the time. 4 up. Fails 1.
You're within 12. 9
Oh.
damage.
Yep.
Oh,
Cops
oh
9.
that +4.
Goes through
Oh
16.
my god.
2 miss. Burns his... No, I already burnt my rerolled wound. So nothing. That's him. That's him. The one in combat
Yeah. Neg 1 the
is
hit.
also
of course.
within 12. But worth it. Burns
Okay.
rerolled a hit. Alright,
Oh.
1 hit.
Rough.
3's the wound.
That is a wound.
Cops the 4 up. You're within 12 or not within 12 for that one?
Just on 12. Oh, within
Mm,
11.3.
it's not worth me burning the CP for it. No, go for it. Roll a 1. Because even if you roll a 6, it's not dying. There you go. So
Oh!
cops 9.
Yep.
Oh
Now,
my
remember I said
god,
all
the
of them,
melters.
So the Halberons too. So I just gotta
7
finish this
health left
stubber.
on the Lancer.
But nothing. Then none of them's allowed to shoot anything else now, though, right? Oh no, that's my one.
That's
Your-
yours.
your-
Mine
your-
has no
mine-
such restriction.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
1 wound, AP2 from a stubber.
Passes.
Alright. We'll do this one first. Into him.
Whew. Lancer's getting shot.
cannons
Ah,
away.
yes. Yes, yes, yes. And I don't know if you were here
Bring
for it, but I also
yourselves.
told a really good
Fives.
D&D story, Sarah.
So just 1 save, AP2.
Which, you know what, I probably will end up doing a
Yeah.
video to tell
Goes
on
and
the
cups it.
channel. Because it's such
Takes
a great
another
story.
3 damage.
Yep.
You won't be with an 18. No, you're out. So just 2 hits, no wounds, and oh
Don't yell at me. Yeah.
yeah, Hobbs, see if you
Jay!
can kill him. Well, Hobbs is AP2 for the missile launcher, so still worth it. Alright.
What's up?
Burns his reroll to hit, 2 hits.
Oh, that'd be really cool.
Burns his reroll to wound. No. And
Yeah, that'd be cool.
He'll be
That'd be
outside
cool.
of that, so it's just
Yeah. Actually, I was
Stop it
looking at
away.
the podcast section of the YouTube
1 wound,
studio.
AP1, so 3 up save.
So they actually have a
for
dedicated area for you to have podcasts up.
Last one of the armigers.
Yep,
is
I would
going
love that.
to-
Yeah. I think we should.
Yeah, he'll put it into the Lancer.
Yep. Yeah. That'd be cool.
Burns
That'd be
is
really
pretty-
cool.
Right down.
I heard it just left at the very end to get some
Hit.
hot
Still
choco and some dinner. Nice. What are you having for dinner?
Burns his reroll wound.
Oh, I should definitely be over the top of these rolls so
Three
you
more
guys can
saves,
see.
AP2.
Yep. Goes AP1, so it's the 4 up regardless.
Oh, by the way, Sam, you might have done this before. The reason your thing isn't working, right-click
Oh,
it, because at the
yeah,
moment it
it's
says
on
select all.
Oh,
Right-clicking
okay,
it will go between that and roll all.
Okay, so I've accidentally right-clicked it at some point. There we go. Thank you. Fails 1, so it goes to 1.
And then Stubber.
Oh, the
afar.
Lancer's on 1 wound.
2 more saves.
Oh,
AP2.
no.
Oh, don't do this to me, Pat.
What? I
Fails
don't know
1.
which.
Oh, Sam.
CP reroll. it.
Oh, my God.
Does he blow up?
Oh,
No, he does not.
oh god. Did that burn your CP to re-roll it?
I did have to burn the CP reroll there for the 1 stubber.
Oh, my
That's okay,
God.
Alright. Well, my Warlord also gets to have
Tuna
some fun.
Mornay. Very
So
nice.
this
God, it's been
unfortunate
ages
brigand.
since I've had Tuna Mornay.
Can you see that one?
Oh, the
Yeah.
Lancer
Oh, no, yeah,
going
there is
down
a
in
bit
that
of
shooting
yeah.
phase
Yeah, you can
is
see the
just
Yeah.
devastating.
Oh, no, just the new TTS,
Absolutely
like, angle.
devastating.
Yeah.
100%
That
looking
is-
direct down. You got line on that.
Oh, worst case scenario. Honestly,
Burns'
worst
reroll
case
hit.
scenario.
So that's 5 hits, 3's to wound you. Burns his rerolled wound. 5 saves on that brigand.
Yeah. This is from the melter cannon. Yeah.
This is from my thermals cannon, yeah.
Passes 1.
You are
Yeah, go for it.
dead before I roll twice?
What's the range on it?
Range
Oh, no, 'cause
is
you're
20
exactly 9 away from it. Sorry. Yeah. So
Yeah, so I'm in Melter 6 range, so that's 24 plus 4d6.
pop.
Does he go boom?
Yeah, the thermal
yeah,
cannon,
sorry, I gotta roll
24
pretty
inches,
close, mate.
meaning
There we go.
melter is
Alright.
12 inches.
Clear, roll
That's
one die.
insane. That is insane.
There we go.
No, that's good.
Not this edition.
Alrighty. Ba, 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 ba.
Oh, Sam, that was a rough,
should be fine.
rough shooting phase.
Yeah, that should be
Let's
fine.
see if
Okay,
let's see if she
charges.
can clap back.
So
Let's see if
we're
she
gonna
can
start
clap
with you.
back.
You're going to charge him. Oh my
Never
god.
count out the stubber,
Nice.
baby.
Fine.
You missed Pat talking about his cleric clapping cheeks with his cleric spiritual
And
weapon
then
and
you
spirit
are gonna
guardians.
charge him as well.
Yeah, it literally like because his god is a symbol of hands, and so
wasn't too
his
sure
you
if
know
we
he gets the
touched
spiritual
on that
weapon
for a
out, and it's a pair of hands that clap
Okay.
cheeks.
And we're going to start off with one who has four
Heavy Stubber is
rerolls
the most
to hit.
legendary gun.
Yep.
My
And straight
Ogren
strikes.
on Darktide would tend to agree.
And
We think our DM
hell
might
are we
murder
rolling
his
for?
character.
No, everything hits, but the five still.
Poor
Okay,
Pat.
where do we go?
Well, it's only AP2 with your buff.
With or without the buff?
That's AP3 without.
Oh man, alright, well 8 wounds left, we're okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so hey, there we go, fails 1.
So just 3 damage.
Okay, the rampage are down
Alright,
to
then
5.
Next, because you don't have the CP to.
Next one to
drop
go.
me,
Pat is wounding on 5s, however, and he
Burn his
can't
one
roll
reroll.
super hot forever.
which is just 3 hits. And he'll burn his 1 reroll wound.
Apparently he
which is 2
can.
more saves.
Yep, 2 5-ups, makes 1, fails 1.
Alright,
Down to
that'll put
2.
On
you
2.
Almost dead.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Then
Oh,
it
ho,
is
ho, ho,
your
ho,
pick.
ho, ho,
Alright, well, I'm
ho.
gonna go over here because
Oh
like
my
I
God.
can't do anything different over there anyway.
Mhm.
So, rolling 6 dice, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s, because I'm still within 9 of the Rampager, nothing's changed there.
Mhm.
Thank God for the rerolls of 1s. There we go, everything hits. And wounding on 3s, because strength 12 with the Slaughter Claw.
Okay, here we go.
Drop 1.
Very
5
nice.
saves at -3.
Very, very nice. Now let's see if Pat can spike again.
Ooh. Alright, that should get him.
Nope, he
Yeah,
can't.
1, 2, 3. Oh, you got Feel No Pain, so it's worth me rolling it.
Oh yeah, you might roll ridiculously low.
6, 12, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 Feel No Pains.
Ah yes. Just a
24. Okay,
mild
let's see if
amount of
Pat can
feeling
do it.
effect. I make
Whoa,
one.
okay, nah, he's not rolling 6s anymore. 23 damage
So
goes
that's 4
through.
days.
He
Fail
does.
death.
And he
Explode.
explodes!
Does explode.
Yeah, it's on a 6, isn't it?
Yeah, 6. Yeah.
So that's going to affect.
I am so glad we decided
Just
to
that,
stream this.
Thank you.
I'm pretty happy about that. That's a lot of battle shocks next turn for me.
All right, Pat, let's see these mortal wounds.
On the Nurglings, they take 1, so
Alright,
one of the
so
bases dies.
That one base on 1 dies.
The boy who killed him, he'll take 3.
Oof. Okay, back down to 9 wounds for him.
Rogue Trader, they'll take 2.
And feel
And
no
the Voidsman.
pains.
So 1 Voidsman dies.
Yep, so now they are below starting strength, meaning that Sam will now be able to Terror Shades them and get battle shocks on them.
Halvarin is going to take 3.
Okay, some good damage on
But he'll
him.
only take 2.
Okay, 2 damage onto him. He's got a battle shock.
And
And the
dude
gallant, Mr. Mortis,
will
takes 3. Oh wait, no, that's Mortis over there. The errant is Mortis.
Yep.
The gallant is Hobbs.
Alright, cool. That's him.
Oh, I just realized we didn't have to be primary for the start of this. You definitely controlled that one though. I think I
Yeah, I
controlled the middle.
controlled 2. Yeah, I just had 2.
Is
So you get
Ritual
10
No Man's
VP.
Land? Is Ritual No Man's Land or just the No Man's Land only?
I was
So
in
you
No Man's
get
Land.
yeah. So
Five.
you only get the one then.
Oh, so your home field objective literally means nothing.
It's only for secure and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, gross.
So 5 for you then, Pat. Yep.
Mortis will not
enough.
Mortis.
But then I'll get Max for deploy teleport homers. So that's gonna be
Yeah, so that explosion was pretty nasty.
in your home
The Gallant
deployment,
is now down
and
to
bring it
14
this turn.
wounds.
Thrasus Knight's on 25, and then the Brigand you popped was 12.
So that is.
And then we also have the
Three for
Chaos
Brigand,
Knights aura
and
going a huge distance across these
25.
guys.
So that's,
The errant back here is going to be difficult to deal with, however. That is
That's
going
like
to be
5
a
or
very,
6.
very nasty one.
Oh, is it not? Is it not? They're all cumulative, so
yeah,
1 for each. Oh, so 5. Sorry, yeah.
yeah, 5. So it's 8 for this round for bring it.
Alrighty, so I now got my attacks back as a Rampager. I'll be greedy.
You're gonna split.
Yeah.
You are mindfully
Hey,
hit now.
Pat, just a question for you, bud.
Yeah.
Did the errant do deploy teleport, Homer?
No, the Colexus assassin behind the errant did.
Oh, scene. My God, you're just starting a party over there.
Yeah, there's a blank sitting in a corner. They don't know how cool I am.
All right. Rampage is going to go 3 and 3 because I'm just going to roll hot. It's even with -1, it's 3s, right? So 3's the hit into the one that's got the bondsman ability.
Yep.
Drop 1, and then 2's the wound, strength 20.
Ah, you go in the claw.
2 at -3.
Alrighty. One goes
Eight.
through.
8 damage.
Okay. Pops one in the face. Takes 6 damage.
So he's on
Yep.
half.
And then
Very
other
killable.
guy.
Very killable.
Drop 1. And 2's. 2 more on this one at -3.
2 go through, so
16 damage.
16.
All right, Pat needs to make 5. Feel no pains here. Oh my God!
Poor.
He's on 2. He's still
Alrighty.
alive.
Pat, what the shit have you been doing this game?
Hey,
What?
CJ, now I'm going to draw Bring It Down and have a field day.
See, Chat and I have been talking mad shit about how you can't make Feel No Pains, and then you go and make all the Feel No Pains.
Hey, it's random.
Alright, so go my turn.
There's a blank with the
Yeah,
blankest
anything else?
expression
Yes.
you ever did witness.
And
Oh yeah, oh yeah, just sitting there having
Lancel was your
a great old
warlord, right?
time, setting up a
Yes,
little
so you
kid,
do get
massive
your
night next to
fancy
him.
thingy now.
Not
Nice
yet.
little day out of
Not
the
yet.
park, you
Your
know.
next command phase?
My next command phase, then my Feel No Pain goes to a 5-up. And I
Remember,
get
kiddies,
all the
Hobbs
CP
can't
in the
hurt you. He's
Excellent.
just
So what I'm doing is I
imaginary.
need to kill you this
Dies
time.
to Hobbs.
Okay.
Alright, so if you want to right click our
Oh,
next
yeah.
command phase button from go to my turn.
Yep.
Sweet. So Rampager needs to roll another battle shock test. I'll quickly do my secondary so I can decide what I'm doing.
What do we
number
got for
1,
this turn?
area denial and no prisoners, which we're definitely scoring that. There we go.
Okay,
It's not bringing
area
it down, but it's
denial,
pretty
no
good.
priz. Cool.
Alright,
So,
Rampager,
just needs to kill off
2d6.
these two.
He fails again. Does he fail? 6. 6 for a big night.
Yeah, 6 should do it for him.
Yeah, no, as soon as I rolled
Yeah.
it, I was like, oh, everything's 7+. I'll double check it. Rampager.
Big
Yeah,
boys are
6.
6.
Never mind, big guy's fine. Alrighty, so primary, I control 3 because I've got OC 8 on and 18 on the middle objective. Oh wait, no, you got a Helverin touching that. We're contesting. You've got this one, sorry. So 2.
Yep.
I didn't realize the Helverin was touching.
Yeah, that's why I moved up.
Yeah, alright, so Beast and Nogle's OC2 and the Carnival's there. So I've got this one that's barely in my thing, and then I've got the middle. So that is 10 primary for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, so
Alrighty,
we're
what am I
looking at a
doing?
pretty even score, especially given that Sam hasn't scored yet. And area denial and no
fall back
prisoners is actually
You're
very,
probably gonna Overwatch me because there's only
very
2 wounds
doable.
left.
Very doable.
Yeah, I only got 1 CP though, because Squire's duty is not cheap.
It's
Um,
1 CP.
Yeah,
And I'll have 4 CP my turn.
that's right, because you've got your thing now. Yeah, so you got plenty to play with.
Oh, yeah, he killed the Warlord. Knights are about
This
to
guy's-
go
this guy's got
honored,
12 inches of
turn
movement,
on,
so I do kind of
and really get some hurt down.
Oh, the Aaron?
Yeah.
Aaron's only got 10. He moves slower.
Oh,
hence
oh,
why he
all mine-
teleports.
Oh, all mine are
Yeah.
faster. Okay, yeah, I didn't realize that my knights were just naturally faster in general. I thought my stuff was slower than yours.
That's why you
Alright.
don't get canopy weapons.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So this carnival has done his business.
Hmm. Couple of really important decision-making points here for Sam, I think. And currently just
What's the
deliberating on
damage
the
on your
Rampager.
strikes?
Worrying about that Overwatch is
Same as yours.
definitely warranted,
Yes.
given
never
that
used
he's
the sword.
only on 2 wounds.
Yeah. Okay. So 6. Okay.
Yeah. So it's 2 strikes through.
Knights are about to turn on,
Yes.
nerd, baby!
Okay.
Let's see what Sam does.
Sure. Feel no pain doesn't go up yet. It goes up next turn. Yeah.
Goes up in my command phase, yeah.
Okay.
So he's going to go from a 6 up to a 5 up, I believe, which is
All right,
very,
my
very
timer
nice.
says you kill me here if I don't kill these 2. I should, in theory, pop that. I need to be really aggressive this turn, though. Okay, I'm gonna spend a CP for Knights of Shade. Targeting this carnivore and this carnivore.
Okay.
Alright, this carnivore is just gonna go 14 straight into your guts.
That's hot.
Wherever's wherever's not an engagement range there.
Yeah, you look to just be out.
Yep, this guy's
it
gonna
is
fall
fun just
back
being a
and jump
child.
over the Nurgle.
It is fun just being a child. I'll
This
be
guy's gonna
honest.
Go 14 right here. This brigand is going to move 12 up here.
Okay, so the
try and
knights
get into
are
a spot
moving
where
up
I
quite a
can't
bit.
see him.
Ignoring the
Without having
errant
to do
is
bad
actually not a
movement.
bad move because he's only got a limited move, which means that there's a chance that it can't even target
This
that
carnivore
rampager
also
in the
is
middle.
not loving life where he is right now, but it's okay. This
Mm.
carnivore way in the back is going to advance. I'll get rid of this dice and then just roll that one in there. A 1. That's okay. It's 15 inches still. So
Okay,
this is
15
an
inches, nothing to sneeze at. Nothing to sneeze at at all.
10.6 to get here. Which gives him 4.4 to jump up here.
Okay.
This brigand is going to just scoot on up 12 there.
Okay,
Alright,
moving up to
cool, that
smack
is
our
it.
knights.
Beast of Nurgle's chilling there. I don't need to make more objectives, I just need to eat yours now. 6 and 2. Alright, cool. The Nurglings, I guess, move 1 inch away from this fella, just in case I roll snake eyes on that charge. Alright, go shooting. That carnivore advanced, so he can't shoot. He's got a stubber anyway, that one. Go brigand first.
Alright.
So this brigand.
What is
will
interesting to
go
me
into
also,
a fire
sorry, it's
weapon
random topic
into-
change, but
they've
with
already
battle
taken
line
one, we
being
don't
more
need to do
relevant
that.
in the new mission pack, I'll probably need to look at running another
Indirect fire
2
weapon
units
into
of
this
custodian
warblade.
guard, I just realised. Very likely.
And everything else
If
is the
it
gun.
goes the way that we're expecting.
So
Did you see there was a crushing of guts happening? Hot? No, it was Sam saying I'm going to jam this carnivore right up into your guts. It was. I mean, I guess that will be crushing. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I guess that's fair.
Nothing. Gatling gun into the gallant. Hitting on 2s.
Okay, got some shooting.
Plenty of 1s. Wounding on 6s. 1 wound. -1.
So I'd be in cover from you and also -1, so 3 ups.
Yep.
Is he's the equivalent to yours?
Yeah. Indirect fire cannon into that warglaive. We get 6 shots.
Oh, hey, 6
Hitting on
opportunities.
3s 'cause I can't see him. Drop 1. Wounding on 6s. 1 wound.
Oh,
Drops it. Just 1 damage.
You monster.
Alright.
Warglaive's down to 1.
This warglaive, this brigand is going to go everything into that gallant as well. Which 12.6, just off 12 inches. That's okay. I can roll dice roll it good enough for that.
Alright.
Thermal spheres first, hitting on 2s, both hit. Wounding on 4s, 1 wound.
Punches.
3 damage.
Okay, down to 11. And very lucky that it's not his command phase yet, because that 5 up Feel No Pain would have mitigated one of
And then
those.
Gatling gun hits on 2s. Oops. Yep, everything hits. I thought that was 13 dice for a second, but we're all good. Wins on 6s. 2 wins.
Okay.
And its base is AP,
AP
1, so AP nothing now. It's fine.
And then indirect fire weapon also into the gallant because I didn't declare it into anything else. 2 shots. I did not roll that dice as well.
Sometimes it does weird
Alright.
things.
Only lands 1 anyway. Doesn't win.
Okay.
Alright. Shot. He's shot. Carnival's just going to go his stubber into the one that's on 1 wound. So in rapid fire range, so 6 shots, hitting on 3s. Drop 3 somehow. Wounding on 6s.
Oh, so close.
He fell back. He is going to.
Siberian Carl.
Use my CP for
Are your
Knights of
rolls
Shade,
better in
so
D&D than 40k?
go combat.
Do you know, honestly, I never
this
kept
carnival's
track of my
gonna
rolls
multi-charge
because I
both
was the
warblades.
DM.
Ooh, be
you know,
careful
like
with
I
that.
really didn't have much invested in
have CP, didn't
stuff
I?
either
No,
going
okay.
off or whatever, because I knew if I rolled
Mine's
hot,
on one
I'd
win.
kill my
Oh, the
players.
Nurglings, yeah. I'll
So
do the Nurgling charge
rolling average or like
first.
sometimes
No,
bad, sometimes
I can
good
touch both of them, right?
was good.
You
I'd have
need
to go
be
back
able
and
to
start
fit
playing
not be on
again,
top of your own
honestly.
model.
Yeah. No, so I'll do the Nurgling charge first because I've misplaced them. So Nurglings get a whole 6 inches to play around with. And they can go there. I can touch and pile into the other one anyway, right?
If you cannot end in engagement range of both your intended targets, you cannot complete the charge.
Okay, whoops, wrong button. There we go.
So you should be able to make it.
I was going to say, I think I can. I've definitely got the movement. It's just can I actually fit in there? Yeah.
Yeah, it's with the
Right, now
Nobles
that-
where they were was pain.
That's right. Yep. Right. So Carnival goes in. He's got real
Comfortably say any dice rolls that make a curse.
Six,
My last
more
D&D
than enough
session,
for
I
him to
did
plonk in
nothing,
there.
and I was the ranger and most
Just-
experienced player. Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
if you
Boy.
touch the Noglings
Yeah,
first,
that's
that
that's not what
messed
you
up
want,
your
but
entire
that's
plan.
exactly
Ah,
how
yeah,
D&D
there we
will
go.
go sometimes.
Right, and then this
That is
Carnival is just going
exactly
to
how
touch
it
a
will
gallant.
go.
12.
Holy shit!
All the charge.
What's up, Jay?
Oh, just remarking over the double sixes.
Yeah.
Oh my lordy!
All right. We'll go to Carnival first. He's going to go Slaughter Claw into the gallant.
Alright, -1 to hit.
Okay, here
so,
we
right,
go.
so he's hitting on 3s and he's got rerolls the 1 from the Rampager.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
This one
is,
over here?
is he? Yeah. Is he in range still? He should be, unless I've miscalculated my measuring. Oh no, he's way out. Because because the Rampager, I should have moved
Fell
him further
back.
forward. Yeah, all good. So no rerolls the 1. Hitting on 3s. It's alright. We only dropped 2, and windy on 4s. 3 at -3.
Okay.
2. So 2 go through.
D6 plus 2 each. Takes.
Oh, that's not what
4,
you want. That's not what you want. That's bad damage.
5, 6, 7.
That's
Yep.
bad damage. That's bad damage. Bad damage. That's
Yeah, so
bad.
he takes all 7.
Yeah.
He is down to 3 though.
He's
Oh,
badly
wait, no,
injured,
4?
but he is going to kill you.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go Nurglings first into the Warblades.
Yeah. All right, so gonna look if 2 Nurglings can kill off this Warglaive with their
4, 5,
lethal
6,
hits.
7, 8, yep.
Let's see.
One hit.
Oh, that's
Doesn't
not what you
win.
want. Okay.
Alright. Now you look at my profiles and do some.
So let's see what
math
the
and figure
Carnival
out
can
what
do.
the better one is for the Carnival. Honestly, it's still better for me to go the Slaughter Claws because you got Feel No Pain. It's a Chain Talons 5, still AP -3. So yeah, I'll go
Yeah.
2 into the one that's on 1 wound and 4 into the one that's on 6 wounds.
Alrighty.
So 1 wound fella first, hitting on 2s, reeling 1s because he's definitely within 9 of that
Yeah, they'll
Rampager.
both be in.
Both hit, then wounding on 3s, 1 wound on the guy that's on 1.
Let's see it, Pat. Oh,
There goes
he
through.
goes.
How
You
much
do have
damage?
a Feel No Pain, so I'll re-roll it. 8.
Oh no, he's dead. I'm not rolling that. If you roll
That'll do
one,
it.
maybe. Damn it.
Oh no, if I roll the 1, it's 3, but yeah.
Animal progress being made
Yeah,
in New Wolves,
I can
Jay.
roll.
Taking
I
a little
can
bit of a
roll
break
one
because I had to get the
Oh no, I've seen you. I can
work
roll, like,
allegations
6, 6s and
responded
stuff
to
before it
by
was crazy,
today.
but yeah.
Yeah, you
So
just
now that
roll
I'm on the other side of it, I'll probably be looking at doing some more. But
Alright,
yeah.
so then the 4 into the guy that's on
We need the
6,
version of
hitting
that
on 2s,
profile
reeling
picture where
1s,
Pat's eyes
reroll
light up
that
red.
1.
I'm actually going to
And
get
then
that done
winning
as an
on
emote on YouTube and Twitch. I think that'll be
Drop
really
2.
cool.
2 into him.
2 go through.
Alright, the minimum I can roll kills him, but I'll still roll it. He takes 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Damage.
Okay, let's see the Feel No Pains.
He still lives.
Exactly.
Exact
to see
number to kill him. My God.
He does.
And he
explode,
Does
explodes!
explode, okay. Roll your explosions.
which only gets you.
Thank God.
Oh my
so
goodness.
He'll take 1.
Oh, was
the
that
one who
Brigand or
just-
Carnival, sorry?
The brigand, the carnivore that killed him, takes 3.
Okay.
Yep.
You
The
would
Nurglings
take that trade
Just
every
get
single time.
away.
Every single
The
time.
Nurglings. They take 1.
Love it. Alright.
Ho, 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 ho.
Alrighty.
Can't wait to see them done, Jay. Thank you. I
Killed 2
appreciate that.
carnivores.
I'll enjoy some painting.
Oh, I get to spin it
But
back.
I do have to. I'm kind of caught between all of the Kroot, the wolves,
He'll just use straight,
as well as
sword,
trying to
he's
get
gonna
a
save
solid
against
content
that.
plan and everything. But
Uh,
maybe tomorrow, because I'll be getting my hair cut. Maybe I'll actually set up a like a assembly and painting stream. because I haven't done that before.
Well,
but,
you're already dead.
I do want to get an idea
yeah.
of like what my viewership is with, you know, like
Not
all
gonna
of the
say.
US
All
and
of
EU
you
actually awake.
Or-
Yeah,
Alright.
But
so
yeah,
that's just 12 damage.
Sweet. Do ice blow. Nah, not this time.
an explosion
All
there would have
good.
been nice.
So he
Wouldn't have killed
dies, you
him,
get-
but it would be quite
Bring
nice.
it down. Area of denial. I'll quickly check. Show area of denial. Is it wholly within 6?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I
Yeah,
score
you've got a
4
whole.
points.
So.
So I score max points for area of denial then, because you're not
Um,
wholly within 6.
ooh. Oh yeah, sweet.
And then I
Yeah, because
score.
I'm just towed out.
Yeah, I score 4 for no prisoners because I score 2 for killing a 2.
You killed.
I kill the. Did I kill 2 or 3 that turn?
I'm pretty sure 3.
What did
Yeah,
I
let me
shoot?
double check.
Killed my
Yeah,
melee.
you killed
my
3.
melee.
Yeah.
Did I?
There were 2
Sweet.
walkers over by where the rampager was, and then there was one that died
him.
over by Hobbs.
Oh, did I kill it this turn?
No,
I thought I killed it
that
last turn.
died at the end of my turn. So you killed 2.
Yeah, I
Oh,
killed,
okay.
yeah, I killed the end of the
Yeah.
Pat's turn. So I got 4 for no prisoners. Alright, sweet. So, goes to your turn. You've got 21 million battle shocks to make.
Oh, really close game, guys. 33 to 32. That's nuts.
I'm glad that I'm glad a mirror's close though. Like if this went in a landslide
Oh,
one
end
way
of
or the
your
other
turn?
toward me up, it would be such a feels bad.
Yeah. So end of your turn. Aaron's
It's all
coming off
meta?
the board.
Yep.
He goes back up because he's got no one to give his bondsman to.
Yep.
It's fine there.
And that
So-
mysterious guardian going back into
Charge
nothingness once
him.
again.
Yep. Okay. So also beginning of my turn. 1, 2,
No, so Sarah,
3.
the
I'm
Feel
on
No
it,
Pain
and I get
is
3
on
command
your
points
next
for that.
command
Sorry, just a
phase,
second.
Pat said. So he doesn't
you had
get
to,
that
you're
or the
fine. Just press this
CP
button.
until
There we go.
his command phase. But from
So
now
you had
on,
one in my
yes,
turn, you
5
just
up
gained
Feel No
five.
Pain.
Yeah.
One for going
Really,
your
really
turn.
nicely.
Yes, I'm gonna have 5 CP at the start of my round.
If it was
3.
only by 1
Yep, I'll
wound,
make
I
sure
guess it doesn't
discard
matter too
these
badly.
properly.
Yeah, so
One,
this is something that Pat definitely knew going into this turn, that he needed to,
Okay.
not get completely
Alright,
obliterated so
so
that he could have his
it's
5 up Feel No Pain's
The
turn on.
Voidsman have to make a battle shock. That Helverin has to make a battle shock, and the Gallant has to make 2 battle shocks, all at -1.
Yeah. And
Sweet. Is that everything in range room? Yes, it is. Excellent. If anything fails, I'm Terror Shading with the Rampager. Hopefully the Gallant fails, though. The Gallant's the one I want.
and 4 insane bravery. That
So-
is-
It only passes 1. You'll still have to make a battle shock test on the Gallant, even if you're in Insane Bravery, because he's taking 2 from being below half and within range of a Chaos Knight. Does pass a battle shock test.
Yeah, and you apply -1. So he's going to burn 2 CP in the command phase. So
Not
he's going to do shoulder the burden.
Yep.
Which means +1 to hit. He's now got a 2-up save. So it's improved models move, toughness, save, leadership, and objective secured by 1, and +1 to hit.
Nice.
He's in a
Nice.
command. Oh no, he battle
It's
shock.
my
He,
command.
he failed battle shock last turn as well, though.
But it's the start of the command phase. You unbattle shock at the beginning of your command phase. You then do battle shock before you score objectives.
Okay, so you're immune to. Okay, cool. So you can just,
So yeah, I'll be able
regardless
to,
whether you're battle shocked or not, you can do command phase
just check.
stratagems.
because in your command phase, no one is battle shocked.
Yep.
Because that wipes away at the start of your command, and then you
Yep.
get to do all your battle shocks again.
All right, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
The.
Yeah.
I love my shenanigans stopping people from doing strats and stuff, but it's not intuitive how morale works this edition.
It's fair.
Okay.
It's okay.
I
Alright,
mean, it's
so he's
good.
got
It's
a
good for you.
leadership
It means you get to see whether he dies or not. For means that you don't get to see whether or not he just dies to my stuff before you have to spend that 2 CP.
Yeah. So start with his from your
First
ability.
one,
He's fine.
7. Yep. And the second one
Yeah.
fails, and I will Terror Shades him.
Am I able to battle re-roll that?
Nope, can't re-roll battle shocks.
Oh.
So I'm on 0 CP, and I'm going to roll grenades at him. He
Good.
he lives on 1, even if he fails everything. 3 mortal
It
wounds,
is
and I
until
gain
the
3
start of
wounds
your
back.
next battle command phase.
1, 2,
So
3.
he takes 2. And then Halvern,
Interesting.
he's fine.
Good stuff,
Yep, and
Pat.
then the
Good
Voidsman.
stuff.
And the Voidsmen, their leadership is -1, but they're fine, so their leadership's 7 at the moment.
Sounds shocking. Utterly shocking. Both of you get out.
Primary, you.
Yo, just drop it in work. Say hey. Hope you're doing well. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it, dude. I am. We're
So it's 5
we're all caught up on some of our work shit. We are enjoying a night off. Oh, if you get a chance, because we did a little bit more dramatic flair at the start of this stream. Once it's done and it's available as a VOD, go back and have a look at the intro. It's I mean, it's not anything like mind blowing or anything, but I mean, I'm proud of it. Just a little short story. But anyway, good to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well.
I'm on 0 CP now. I was kind of hoping to, like, my grenades thing was kind of the Hail Mary. I mean, it puts me back on 5, and you've got no melters left besides the Aaron.
Yeah.
Okay, so Pat has lost a bit here.
And he's battle shock.
I wonder if the Chaos Knights are about to take over.
No, he passed battle shock last time. He battle shocked on the first turn, which is why I couldn't carry shades in the other turn. Yeah, I wouldn't have fallen back.
Not dog back here.
Battle shock.
Nurgling's in reserves. Sam is about to have a little bit of a go turn of sorts.
That's fine.
If she can get through the damage she needs, this game might be hers. But Pat now has right of reply to see what he can do.
Yep. You're halfway through the run there.
Yeah. Maneuver around.
Yeah, you had the movement to correctly maneuver them. Yeah.
Yeah. No, so he's just got to move to there.
Getting a hell of a cover save from that Helverin now.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fair.
Okay, yeah, no, it's just the TTS model being funny. I think he's still on the Helverin's base.
Oh, for the love of gods.
Yeah, there we go.
And what you can see here, they're doing very, very well. Two players just trying to make the board in the best state that it can be, which is exactly what I ask of my players. Because doing this makes 40k fucking fun. And why the hell would we play this if it's not going to be fun? Alright, so in order to get max primary, another objective does need to get set up, but it's particularly difficult because neither of them can give up output at the moment, which I think is where knights really, really suffer in something like the ritual, because eventually you will just start running out of things that you can do. Though I wonder if he does set up Mortis and do... No, Mortis will 100% be trying to get some output as well. So we'll have to see what we're going to do here.
Cool.
Love a bit of story time with Jay. Will do. Thank you, Mike.
Okay.
And a Pat story. Mortis going to make Mortis things? I think he will. TTS being derpy. This is why we can't have nice things. I do derpy things in real life. Hey, don't we all? Love me a little bit of derp. Nobody derps like me. All right, so looks like Mortis might be coming down a little bit towards the back.
Yep, that'll give him an unpleasant time.
Pat, just double check your 9 from that other brigand to the right of your Helverin.
Yeah, he's at 10.5.
No, sorry, the other one, other side.
There we go. Yes, I have. I still didn't quite successfully screen him out.
Easy.
But yeah.
No, just outside of 9 of them, and yeah, you are unfortunately in the pain down. Okay.
In the pain down. Maybe I am TTS. I think all of us are a little bit TTS sometimes. You know, in part incredible, in part derpy, in part the greatest thing ever to happen ever. You know, who knows?
Okay.
So Sam holding her Nurglings, I think, was a good play for, you know, keeping some stuff in the back pocket for some deployment shenanigans or deployment zone shenanigans. Because she really wouldn't have been able to drop them anywhere halfway decent in the last turn, and it'd probably not to be able to zone the errant out.
Real quick, Pat, do you remember when you actually killed the errant? Was it your turn 2 or my turn?
Get ready for the Mortis trade, baby.
My turn.
I know it was because you had to kill. Okay, so I hadn't. When does this? No. So I haven't actually sticky that one for the decent Nurgle. I was just looking at it, trying to figure out what I'm doing next turn.
Yeah. Alright, so 3 missiles from the
Alright.
boy.
So,
2
oh, here we
miss,
go. We got some
'cause I'm
shooting
no longer
happening.
affected by the strat.
Yep.
1 hit, 1 wound
That's
on
into
your boy.
the boy. All right.
Right, the Rampager,
AP?
having a look at this tiny little
AP2.
box here.
AP2 goes to AP1 against him, so 4 up. Cops
Ooh.
it. Roll damage.
5 up to kill.
Oh!
dies.
Oh,
Does he
Does he go
explode?
boom?
Does not
No.
explode.
No explode.
oh, that is
I will
rough.
update you. I'll bring it down for you real quick though.
That is really, really
Oh,
rough.
3, 4, 5.
Oh,
You, my dear boy, are going to shoot at that brigand.
okay. Let's see if the Chaos Knights can live through this.
Burn to reroll a hit.
Where's these shots going into, sorry?
So this is autocannon.
Ah, autocannons, yeah.
5's to wound. That's your reroll a wound.
Oh my god.
So just 5 saves. You'll get cover, but AP1. So
Yep.
just do 3 up
Threes.
saves.
Cops 2.
So that's 8 damage.
8.
Oh no, 3. Sorry. I was thinking Squire's duty.
Yeah,
Because
you're all
once I
good.
get on it, yeah.
So,
Sorry, that's
take
6.
6.
Yeah. That-
Okay, down to
right.
half.
Next up is going to be Warlord. He's going to shoot the carnivore.
And this is gonna hurt.
He's going to put his.
This is definitely gonna hurt.
Dubber into the Nurglings because they are the closest thing. So
There
he
would
must
have to be
get
something
some
going
benefit out of it.
very wrong for this not to
Right.
be insanely
Thermal.
damaging.
So missiles, thermal, stun.
Rick and Mortis?
Missile, thermal. I am going to burn a reroll for that.
Mhm.
There we go. That's better.
Okay, 2
Do
hits.
you get to reroll both of them?
It's you roll for number of shots. It's a 2d3 weapon.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And that is only 2 hits. He's going to burn his reroll to hit. 3 hits.
Okay.
3s to wound. He's going to burn his reroll to wound. 3 saves.
5 up.
Alright, here we go.
Comes it
Ooh,
all.
Rock.
Scary dead. Does he go
Does he
boom?
explode? No explosion.
Roro.
Missiles get wasted.
Alright, Carnivore
and
is
then
gone,
Stubber
and this looks like
hits on 2s.
it is going to be very,
you are
very rough. There are 3 more War Dogs on the field. The Nurglings, the Snot Dog,
5
which is
saves
going to
on
be able to
the
keep
Nurglings.
getting Sam
5 saves on the
primary
Nurglings.
for a while,
Yeah.
and the Nurglings in the sky.
1 base dies.
Alrighty.
One of the Nurglings goes
Fierce
away.
Helbert is going to shoot that brigand.
Right, Helverin wanting to put some hurt on here. Unfortunately, with the auto cannons, it's not as
Full miss,
efficient
burns his
as the
reroll.
melter
Still
going
full
into
miss.
them.
And burns his reroll wound.
3 wounds, 5
4
wounds.
saves.
The number of times
81
Pat
in
has
the
put
open.
like a reroll into a 5 is insane.
6
AP minus 1. So, yep, take 6.
Okay, half
5
health thing, that War Dog, or just under half health.
Okay.
So that looks like our shooting phase done. And now we are going to go into our charges.
He's going to charge you.
Mhm.
Oh, he should be back just a touch, sorry. I just realized he's a little bit close.
Yeah, because of that
Too close.
base, yeah. Alright, go for it.
All right, going for the charge.
Oh my god.
Rolls a 4.
He touches you.
All right, Hobbs is in.
Out of the wall. There you go. These are going to charge the Nurgling.
Yep.
9. Cool. We're going to put... You're pretty useless. You're pretty useless. Actually, no. Voidsman on there. Voidsman on there.
Okay, so Rogue Trader finally making a move into the Nurglings.
And no one else can should make base, so we'll put the Rogue Trader, we'll put the Void Master over here. And then these 3 can just go.
Oh, I'm so keen to go back and start playing the Rogue Trader game again. That'll, aside from the paint, it'll either be the painting stream for the Wolves, or if I'm feeling it, we're going to do like Rogue Trader or maybe Dark
Okay.
Tide. But
You are gonna
I
tank
really
shot
do
him.
love that RPG.
Burn.
Yep.
Charge. 3. Oh no, I make it. And I only have my claws. So
Ruh-roh,
6
Reggie.
dice.
in tank shock range.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
fives.
Really like both these lists. Versed Sam a couple of
Just one
times.
more wound.
But really good games against her, and not to mention Patrick really gives me
Bracketed.
ideas for my knights to experiment with. Really appreciate it. No, that's
And
good to hear,
within 1
Sarah.
inch of
Yeah,
the
Pat is a
wall,
very, very
so
good
the
knights
Warlord's
player.
gonna try
Very
a
good
long
knights
bomb
player.
charge into the Nurgling.
In fact, I think he's rank 1 knights in Australia at the moment.
Alrighty.
Okay, we got some combats to resolve. I don't have a lot of faith
Oh,
that
yeah.
the Helverin
The
is
only
going to
carnival
kill off the
left
War
is
Dog
over there.
Brigand. This War
Cool.
Dog is probably not long
So
for this
we're gonna
world.
do him murdering him.
Mhm.
He's only got, what, 6 wounds left? Alright, he's just going to use sword.
Don't forget your -1 because you're bracketed.
Yeah, so he hits on 3s now.
Okay, the reroll to hit. Gets it.
And wins on 3s. You're dead.
Yep. Does he explode?
Oof. Oof.
There's my 1 dice, please. There we go. It does. No, no explosion.
No explode.
Okay, so that is another
And
dog
then we'll do
down.
Halverin just kicking you in the teeth.
Mhm.
That's his reroll.
Rerolling that hit.
Okay.
3 hits.
5's to wound.
Oof.
That's his
Rerolling that
reroll.
wound. Doesn't
Alright,
get a
nothing.
5 this
That was
time.
eventful. And
Uh-huh.
then we've got the silliest unit in my entire army. Death Cult Assassin first. So 5 attacks hitting on 2s.
-1 to hit.
So 3s. Strength 5, so 3s. So 1 wound on a Nurgling.
Ooh, okay. Not as much as he was hoping for, but
Hey,
I
cop
think
it.
that's only 1 model.
Okay, and then everyone but her has just a close combat weapon. So that is. Alright, so no one else is special.
Fair enough, left him because my rolling was getting to me and make it feel like I was doing something wrong with
So
my army.
1, 2,
Even
3,
when
4,
running
5,
good lists,
6,
it was
and
really
then plus
bad.
Combat weapons.
Custodians is doing it with
So
me
hitting on
too,
5s.
but I want to make them work. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
1 wound.
At the end of the day, dice are always going to do that sort of
cop it.
thing,
No
so I
need
was
to win
fine
left.
focusing on
And
the
Rogue Trader.
parts of the
Oh,
game
she
that
hit
don't
it.
require the dice are
Right.
always the most important.
Why
So
is the dice
yeah,
not going?
keep doing that, get good with
come
them, and you'll definitely start
She
seeing
hits 3
results with
times.
on. Minusing on one of
She
your dice.
wounds once.
it. Oof.
I don't know why it's not letting me put him down. That Nurgling's on 2 wounds, not 3.
Oh.
Yep, clear mat. Alright.
Oh, that is weird.
The Nurgling. Oh, I just got a ton of errors. The Nurgling's take another wound. Well, how much damage is it?
Just 1, so you'd be.
Nurgling's got 1 damage. 1 wound left.
There is a way to manually do it. There you go.
There we go. Thank you.
And you get to swing back with your damaged brigand.
Alright. Oh, I'll go. Yeah, it
Oh,
doesn't
or
matter.
Nurgling.
Doesn't matter what order. They both got the same number of attacks. So Brigand hitting on 4s with the armored feet. 2 hits. And then 1 wound.
Ooh. Bounces.
Oof.
Yeah. And then Nurgling's into the Rogue Traders, hitting on 5s, 6s are lethal.
Yeah, let's go over this
One
side of the
lethal hit.
board.
Non-lethal, no AP. Voidsman takes a hit.
And
you
Voidsman
killed the
dies
Void
to a
Monster.
Nurgling swarm,
Excellent.
buried under a
Alrighty.
sea of green, slimy, snotty bodies.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Beautiful.
and yet he was, of course, doing that, as you know, because, sorry, I forgot to say.
Oh yeah, I just assume like while he's there, he's doing it. Unless I sling some Nurglings at him or something.
Yeah.
And I think I've got it right. You killed the Rampager and killed the
Okay.
Armager over here.
Yep. And
I want to get reps in competitive.
That's
You
guys
guys
you
just
killed
more
this time
competitive
to bring
scenes,
it
so I can
down?
go back to my
So
old
7 points
LGS
to
and
bring
just
it down.
ruin everybody, make me feel like a shit player and ruining the hobby for me.
It's just him and the Rampager.
Snot
yeah.
Puppy's still alive. The
shocking.
Snot Dog is still alive.
and shot them.
There is
So,
nothing
Tyson
better
killed
than a
him,
good
killed the
vengeance.
Rampager,
I
and killed
I
the one
approve
who
of this mission of vengeance.
Ah,
Oh,
yes, yeah. So
Yeah, and then
Look
he
at that
charged.
being
Yeah,
split
did he
in two by the
kill
deployment zone. I don't know why. I
two
think
big
that's
ones?
from when Pat was
Yeah, it'll be a max at this
measuring
point.
out getting
Yeah, it'll be 3 for
getting
each
Mortis
of the
and the
ones
Colossus in there
plus-
before.
yeah, because you didn't kill anything turn 1.
Yeah. And-
Turn 2, you killed Lancer, which was 5, plus 2 for 2 of the War Dogs that are dead, plus 2 for 2 of the War Dogs that are dead. Just then you kill the Rampage would again be 5 for the Rampager,
And then
plus
another.
2 for one of the War plus 2 for one of the War Dogs.
It'll be plus 3 for each of the War Dogs, so it's 11 each turn. So it's already maxed. Yeah, our battle line is literally worth 3 for bringing it down.
Oh, okay. Where is tactical missions? Is it?
2
Okay,
base,
score
plus
2
1, plus 1,
Okay.
and they're over 10.
Oh, each time
over
a
10.
model's destroyed. Okay, yeah, no. I thought it was 2 for scoring and then plus 1 for each of the conditions after that.
No.
Yeah.
Nah,
Okay,
it's
cool.
That's why our lists each give up like 22, give up like close to 30, bring it down.
Yeah.
Holy
Oh, I knew mine gave an
shit.
absurd amount to bring it down. I just didn't realize that's how it worked. Alright, cool.
Yeah,
So, go
Like
to...
your armatures are usually enough.
Yeah. Alright, so go my turn. We go right click
All
on
right.
command phase. Yep.
Pat's
Yep.
still having,
This bring
Hobbs
and roll
alive.
test.
but having
passes on
Oh,
the mortis on full wounds
Um,
is kind of insane.
Movement.
Now, this is going to get pretty
He's
fast.
happy to stay there, I think, because I can shoot the gallant. I can also shoot the errant, I think. Yes, I've got a line on
Start
the
of my
errant.
villain arc.
Yeah, you can see the sword.
Yeah, Batwoman arc is probably better.
Alright.
Vengeance, I am the knight. One of
inch
Pat's
movement.
knights
This
has a
guy
giant red button that
can-
just has the word revenge on it. Pilot
Yeah.
activates it with his head.
Can't kill both of them. I can definitely tap at least one. Alright. I'll draw my secondaries first before I move anything.
Yeah.
We get engage on all fronts and storm hostile objective.
Okay.
So
Very doable if she could take the middle.
Alright.
Very, very, very doable. Even, I guess, killing the
So you
gallant
get
here
5 for
will
your
give
combo
you that
this
objective.
time?
So,
Yeah.
and that will actually play into the engage on all fronts. Because at the moment she's
yeah,
got
so
one
I'm going
here.
to-
You have the Beast of Nurgle.
I think my
May...
only
Oh, no,
play
actually
really,
being down in
errant's
this
gonna be a
quarter
pain in
is
the
something you
arse.
don't have.
Yeah, 'cause they
So
typically
really, she's only going to get a
Yeah.
baby
Take that,
engage
and
on
then
this one.
shoot something.
Just a baby.
Can't shoot and fall back there. Can't really rip you off there. I
Ask
can
you
get
about that one day. I
engaged.
will. I will.
Yeah, he's firm. Like, I can firmly put him in a board quarter and still do stuff for engage. Does this guy have a flamer? The Colexis Assassin?
No. Alexis
cool.
is.
Oh yeah, she still has Nurglings. No, she's absolutely
No,
going to
it's
get
Okay.
a full engage on all
just reading
fronts.
engage on all fronts real quick. 3 inches away from any other table quarter.
Hmm.
So that's the middle point.
Oh, by the way, Sam, you can hit show engage.
What's that say? Sorry, you cut out.
God damn it. You can hit show engage up underneath your
Oh, yeah.
CP tracker, and it'll actually
okay.
give you not only where you need to stand, but the 3 inches away is each of those white lines.
Can't do that with all being in the thing. Okay, cool. Yep, all good, thank you. I was just saying if I could move him, I'll still be on the objective, but I can't.
Yeah, fair.
So I was
fair.
going to be cheeky and try and eat this guy with Nurglings, but I can still do that, I guess. So, okay, move him so he's firmly in that, so there's no dispute about that.
Mhm.
Alright. Reserves are coming down this turn. I've got movement I need to
What
do
turn is
still,
it?
but if
Don't
I
they
take
die in
this
3?
mental load off
Yeah,
and
so
don't
it's
think
battle
I
round
do,
3
might have
now.
to throw my
So
Nurglings down now.
if
good.
Sam doesn't bring them
Alright.
down, they will be destroyed, but she's absolutely going to do that.
Alright, so I'm
Absolutely
going to get in
going
this
to.
corner. I'm in that corner, so I guess...
Make it easier for you.
3 are in this corner, and I'm in that corner already. I'm going to get that corner regardless of what happens. So I'll go there, I think. We'll go 9 inches away from this fella and be annoying.
Right. Felt like a dumb question, my bad.
Yes,
No,
that comes
not a
out
dumb
from
question at
there.
all. Keeping
Nurglings
track
and
of
knights is always
turns
the
is something
Colexis
that people
Assassin.
actually don't do well across the course of their games,
How mean is this
and
guy
it can
melee?
lead to that sort of stuff. The number of people that I've had
Okay.
at
Maybe
like
it's like
big
a devastating
GTs
decision.
and whatever else that
Um,
are like, oh, I forgot to bring my dudes in. Can I just put them on the
It's
board?
on two,
Uh,
so
And like I
it's
did that
trace
when I
the-
was really,
trace
really
the
early
wound.
on, and
Not
I'm
really
always just
doing
kind of
it
like,
then.
oh yeah, that's fine, man. Whatever, you can chuck
He's
it
probably
down
going to
there.
kill the Nurglings. He'll kill the Nurglings before I
But
can
having
lock you
said
up,
that,
like
like if you're
before.
tracking
Yeah,
turns
lock you up and
properly,
stop you from doing
you're
anything.
planning for those models
Yeah,
because
'cause I
there's a
can-
big difference
I can just
between,
run away.
oh well, I
You can
got them on the
advance and
table,
select.
to these guys came down and
Yeah,
did
because I can't- I was
X
gonna say, 'cause
thing
I'm
that
playing
made
this
my
thinking if
life
I can
easier
charge
and
and
made my
block box
game
you, then I
better
need to make the charge,
and
and you just ignore
achieve
them
this
and
thing
do
for
mission
me.
anyway.
So
Okay,
keeping
Nurglings
track of
there.
that and doing all of that while you're in the
Oh,
middle of a
pistol.
battle is super
Yeah, he
important.
does
So
have a pistol. Pistol
having that as a
destroys the
question
pistol.
isn't a stupid question.
No, on here
It's
not
something that
pistol,
people
at least.
forget
But no, I
all
mean,
the
you're
goddamn
gonna-
time.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah.
It's a
Because
27. Yeah, it's a 27% chance for me to even make that charge, and if I do make it, you're killing at least one base of Nurglings every turn. And then you just like if you kill one base of Nurglings in my charge phase, he gets out, and I've left like he can't get out of the hell cage. So all good. I'll stick these Nurglings in your back corner over here instead. For
Monster.
yeah, I'm getting all 4 for engage if this turn if I don't with absolutely everything.
Ah, so he's coming
Because
to say
he is going to charge the gallant this turn. I need to spend Yeah, because I can go. There's 12 there. I need to spend a point for Knights of Shade to go here. Oh, okay. I can go. Oh, no, what am I
How
doing?
much
I can spend Knights of Shade
CP
in the
Sam's
charge
sitting
phase. I'll just go
on? 1
here under the
CP.
building,
Okay.
and then spend Knights of Shade to charge through the wall.
There you go.
I'm so silly. Yeah. There we go. So yeah, 14-inch move. I just go there and charge you through the wall. Okay, easy.
Oh, now, sorry, just a quick pause. One thing as a training point, Sam. Don't forget that in tournament settings, those floors will be there. So
Okay.
just
So
make
you gotta
sure
make
that
sure
you're
you're not
not
in.
moving somewhere where you can't. Yeah, it's good as a tool, but just don't get caught up in being able to remove it.
Okay, yeah. So we go there because the model does fit there.
Yep. Your
Yep,
shoulder's
fantastic.
just above the floor.
Yeah, beautiful.
Easy. All right.
Okay.
So shooting.
Stephen Phelan, how you
mine's trying to
doing,
hit
buddy?
anyway.
Was that a Rogue Trader spoiler?
Brigand's gonna
Wait,
go.
what Rogue Trader spoiler? I didn't give a spoiler.
Primaries into the Hell Room.
All I said is
and
that I
I'm
wanna
gonna
play
go the multi-launcher into the Yarn to try and pick
No,
a
oh my
wing off
god, I said it was a great game. Oh my god,
all the
you're
Hellrun's
right,
gonna
I
rotate.
did. Chelsea,
it. So get the thermal spears out of the way first.
can you come spit on me and punch
Drop
me?
one.
I gave a spoiler.
One wound.
Chelsea,
Mounties.
Good.
I was looking at the Rogue Trader models, and then I
Drop
said
two.
I should go back and play that on stream. It's a really
2
good
at neg
game.
2.
I basically ruined it for
4
everybody.
at neg 2. 'cause
Like,
you're-
they're not even
it's
going to go and
rank
play
6,
the
so
game
top
now.
is
There's no
Yep.
point.
So 4-ups.
What?
fine. Oh man, alright.
Oh, you discussed me too.
Rocket
Oh.
launcher gets 6 shots. Hitting on
You
threes
didn't
and
say that. Why out yourself? Because I have to keep it honest. I'm not someone that will lie.
No neg on the Yarn.
Because Harry Potter taught
that's
me
bouncy.
I must not tell
All
lies.
good. Carnivore
From the
has
greatest
a
character in the
stubber,
book,
so he can see the gallant over the
Umbridge.
wall, I guess.
Yeah.
So why not? Missile. He's only got 2 wounds left. And like you've seen what my guy dice rolling is like. So
Yeah.
hitting on 3s. Drop 3. Winning on 6s. Nothing. All right.
Hey.
So go to charge phase.
Oh, that was a quick shooting phase.
I
Oh,
need
boy.
a 5 to get engagement range.
Umbridge
And-
was just on
Oh, actually,
point.
no, I have to
Okay,
go back to
bet.
the base 'cause I actually make it over there. Yes, please play nice.
Yeah, so basically you just need to get to here, so it's like
Oh, and to be honest, and this is going to be spoilers, so forgive me, but the actress that
range is
played her
5,
in the
so
movie did
get-
such a good job
I need to
because
get
she was
to-
so
It's a 6-inch.
hateable.
I got to reroll.
She was so hateable. Just
Roll 2 dice.
Oh.
10 definitely gets me in.
easy.
So, bonk. And I have to spend 1 for Knights of Shade, of course. So I'm on 0 for that.
Mhm.
Charge straight through the wall. And your 2 wounds left. You're giving me -1 to hit. I don't have any other negatives. What is the better profile for me to use?
spoilers from that movie that was like 10 plus years old. Hey, spoilers are spoilers. I don't know what to tell you. Like, there is
it
going to
the
be
better- yeah,
my
never mind.
kids
I'm thinking of the big
are
ones.
going
Like,
to
what can I
watch that
choose with the
movie.
Thing, but it's going to be 5.
Do you honestly think that their mother, Miss Harry Potter herself,
So 6 attacks hitting on
is
2s,
going to
no rerolls
not
this
have our
time.
kids
Sorry,
watch
hitting on
those
3s,
movies
you give me -1.
after sequentially reading the
So,
books,
drop 2.
after reading
Yeah.
about
Winning
why
on
J.K.
4s.
Rowling is, well, maybe not the
Oh,
greatest
man, one
person,
win.
but enjoy the art, not the artist?
One
Do you think
wound,
that's gonna
83
happen?
dice, so
Yep.
that is
20 years.
gonna
Oh,
be
God, no, wait. They're so old. Yeah, they are.
Punches.
Yeah, they
and
are.
Sweet. Damage is...
Enjoy your existential
I don't know if this is
crisis.
lagging.
Make a character
6.
that hateable is a true skill. As a writer and actor,
5
props
ups.
to both of them.
Ah,
Yeah,
yes.
100%. Like
Well, he's
the
played
girl who played Umbridge. Oh,
No,
sorry,
no,
the
but-
lady, the woman.
But it is job. He's
Uh,
terrifying.
Alright, can I get to
Imelda
engage range with that
something,
errant? No, I
Chell's yelling
cannot,
at
'cause I'm
me.
clipping through the building. Alright, your attacks to
Imelda Staunton.
That's right. I did
No,
cheat.
whatever, Chelsea!
Yay.
She did such a good job with that
Hit.
character. She did such a good job.
5s.
It's the same as like, people gave like the
Right,
kid that
3
played
saves.
Joffrey
No,
from
wait.
Game of Thrones death threats. But like he
makes
did
all
such a
3.
good job playing
no,
a
it's that.
truly hateable but
2 hit.
interesting kid. Like he was an interesting,
What's my toughness,
hateable villain.
actually? What's my strength? 6
It-
or 5?
yeah.
Should be
6. One wind.
Yeah.
No AP.
He actually stopped acting because of that. Yeah, he did.
Punches, one
Yeah, he
Let's
did.
go, 1
and
damage.
Oh, you did damage.
he is
Let's go.
just
I'm really happy about that. Alright. So,
like I
that
watched him
is
giving a talk
my
at like a
turn.
university or something,
So
and he's
I've got
genuinely
the
such a
finally
nice
I was
guy.
holding 1. I didn't hold
That
the
was
middle,
so tragic. Yeah.
and I
The
didn't hold
shit
that
that
one
people
beforehand, so that
do.
was-
We got the
Because
fight,
you played
I'll
a
go
fictional
first.
character I don't
Oh, yeah,
like,
sorry, yeah.
so
go
I'm
for it.
going to
Juggles,
attack a
I want
child.
to see if the Death God Assassin kills it
Just
Yep,
first.
neg 1
Yeah.
to hit.
All right, Death Cult Assassin, back
Four
your
hits,
Nurgling.
3, nothing.
Oh, that's
Rogue
rough.
Trader, falls to hit.
Oh, Pat
Minus.
used all his luck on the Feel No
Three,
Pains.
so 3 saves on the Nurgling.
Yeah, they got 6 up demon save.
Alright.
Of course, I roll a 6 when I be cheeky and roll 1 dice. All right. So the other 2 dead. There we go.
Okay, Rogue Trader butchers it with the. What was the name of its weapon?
Alright, so
Where's the
time
Rogue
of my turn,
Trader?
3, I score 5.
There she is.
And then
It
storm
was
hostile
a
objective. I do get at the end of my
monomolecular
turn, 'cause I
cane
control the one that
rapier.
Carnival is now on.
Love it.
Oh, yeah.
Love it.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And engagement.
Hey, Brett Martin. Join late.
four
Damn, I
board
have no
quarters,
idea what's
so
happening right now. Good to
1,
see Pat rolls like I do, though. So it has been a brutal game. They have been belting the crap out of each other.
53.
Don't even get started on Hayden
Right.
Christensen, who
Next
played
one,
Anakin,
Mankes,
got
goes
so
to your
much shit,
turn.
and the kid who played Child
the
Anakin got
Hellboy.
made shit too. Oh, yeah. That
Three
Child
nights
Anakin
into
got
it,
fucking
because
ruined.
I'm
It
pretty
was
sure I'm within
horrible.
12
It was
of
horrible.
The Aaron hasn't,
Um,
unless
oh,
you
no.
forgot in the market. The
Yeah,
Aaron
and
hasn't
Hayden
taken it in,
Christensen,
but the
That's
voicemail-
and even Ewan McGregor
that's
had
fine.
no
And
idea
the
how
Hellboy
much people actually
Voicemail?
loved those
There's no
movies,
one-
regardless
are
of what
you
like
baseline
the
or
press or
five
critics or
minus
anything
one?
was
It is
saying
my
about
fault
them.
because it's not as fun, yeah.
People loved them.
These-
Sevens
And then
with
people kept
voicemail?
asking
That's
hey,
fine.
Ewan McGregor to do
this one.
an Obi-Wan show.
in
And
combat.
he's like, yeah, all right, I'd do it. Because they don't
Yeah, and
know
I'm gonna
about any of
rotate
this
it.
stuff until they go to like
With
cons and that sort
Is
of thing.
that Brigand? Let's go. 2, 4, 6. He takes 4 mortal wounds, and I gain 4 wounds back.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
And I take
Okay.
3, 1,
That
2,
brigand just went right up.
Has you at what, 0 CP?
I'm back on 0 CP.
Take that away.
All right, but
Very
now
hungry,
unfortunately
hungry
Mortis is
caterpillar.
going to come out and do
This-
some Rick and
this
Morty
roll
things.
also rolls Battle Shock.
Some of my partner absolutely loved them. They're so
He's fine.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
So just this fella.
it was something that I grew up on, and like I can watch it now and be like, okay, I can see the
Alright.
problems with these movies.
In the
I still just fucking love it. I don't know, like I have so much nostalgia tied up in it, and I love Ewan McGregor. But yeah.
They're just gonna walk in here.
Lamau, my sound cut off at the worst time. Cut off the second R and Rapier. Oh no. Oh no. But you know what? Hats off to GW that they haven't crossed that line in their books, because it'd be so easy to
Real quick,
with
just 'cause I
you
had a
know
consolidation.
Slanesh.
Oh no, I'm very firmly
But
not
I
in that building.
don't think the setting would be
Yeah, we'll
enriched
get
by
there.
going down the non-R Rapier route. Yeah.
It's delightfully done.
It's like Lord of the Rings for me. Oh, don't get me started on Lord of the Rings. I'll be talking forever. Do not get
Alright,
me started.
John.
Do not get me started. Sometimes I will actually try and go for as long as I can without watching Lord of the Rings, so it can be as
keep doing
hazy
action.
in my mind and get
And-
closer to
oh,
watching
shooting
it again
phase.
for the first time.
So you are going to shoot at him. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Big boy shooting.
Hitting on 4s. Burns his reroll. Cool.
Okay. Not terrible, not
Hitting on
great,
5s,
but not
burns his
terrible.
reroll Wound.
That's some
20
good
saves.
wounds.
AP1.
Oh, that's right. APE.
AP1.
Yeah. Pass. Yeah, fail 1.
3 damage.
Okay, not terrible. Not terrible. Though we
Jobs.
do have a big old Mortis looking at him.
Nada.
Nothing on the big
Fine.
stubs.
Alright, he's going to put his
Lord of the
thermal
Rings
cannon
extended
into you.
marathon. My God,
gonna put his missiles
imagine
into
actually being
you
able to
along
stream
the
that,
stomach.
not getting like
Yeah.
DMCA
Thermal cannon
took
first.
down immediately.
I'm gonna
I would
do a
actually
reroll.
enjoy a watch party. I think that'd be really fun.
There we go.
What are your thoughts on Rings of Power? Are you a hater of it and
Versus
what they've
reroll
done?
hit.
Out of curiosity, I actually enjoy it, but haven't read source
Four
material,
hits.
so don't mind differences. I haven't watched it
Versus
yet.
reroll
Haven't watched it.
wound.
Not because I don't want to, but
Four
just because I
wounds.
just
One
haven't.
tiny.
It's great to see
fails
Hayden
everything, he
Christensen,
dies.
Ewan McGregor get the love they deserve.
Explodes,
Fucking
doesn't
oath,
explode.
No
Odysseus.
explosion.
No squad.
Fucking oath.
I need to run the spoiler in my list. Like the thermal cannon's so good.
Oh god, yeah. And we've got 3 missiles. Into
Mortis
Brigand.
says you got a pretty mouth. Oh lordy. Oh, lordy.
That is 2 miss, 1 hit, 5s, 1 wound, AP2.
AP2 cops it.
He cops it.
Yep.
And he is going to take 6 damage.
Well, he dies as well.
Oh no.
The explosion.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh.
Oh, that's all she wrote then, I think. Because
Oh,
I've got. You can slowly mop up there. You've already done your movement.
Yeah. So I'm not charging anything, but
You
Yeah.
did only hold 1 primary at the start of this turn because you had just the middle.
Yeah.
Because I had a carnival here.
yeah.
Yep, so 5.
5, but then the assassin mags me another 4.
Yep.
Then we go to your turn.
Yep, I
just,
control...
yeet your 2.
Yeah, I
ones that
forgot both of
previous.
those last turn. Yep. I do control 1 primary still from the Beast of Nurgle that you haven't killed yet.
Yep, he's 5.
Tempting target and cleanse. Cleanse I can score. Tempting target, I'm going to just bin and draw another one.
You're going to burn your CP for that, yep.
Yep, behind enemy lines, which I score.
Nice.
Yep,
So,
certainly does. So it'll be a baby version of both of them.
3 and cleanse, I can
Nice.
only get 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
So still keeping it relatively close, but Pat is about to
Alrighty,
pull ahead.
and, well, doing this turn correctly. Like the Beast of Nurgle can get his shenanigans regardless.
Yeah.
But he's just going to tuck deep into this corner so the Yarrant can't see him. If I can get it on the bottom floor. There we go. The model can, in fact, there we go. The
Yeah.
model can fit under there because I own a real one. I know they can. But there we go. Sweet. All right. Then you can play out your last turn.
Alrighty.
So it goes.
Which, because I'm not in range of.
Right, so
anyone
we
who
are in the
does
point of working this out and wrapping it up. And of
Chaos
course,
and
because
Night
it's night on
Things,
night,
and
we are
battle
finishing
shots
like
going on,
2 hours earlier than I would on any other army.
which no one is. So, start of this phase, he's just going to apply Bondsman to him,
Yep. I'll
which
quickly
just
do
gives him
you-
assault.
Yep. I'll quickly do your primary. You've gotten 10 for the last turn. Because you got holding the 2 middle ones.
And I'll get 4 for the assassin, because that can't be stopped. And I've already got max.
So Pat will
for
finish off
bring
on
down.
75 as
Yep.
his max points.
And,
And then we will see what
so
Sam is
he's
able
the
to
one who's
score.
gonna have the
It
bond,
looks like Pat is going to accelerate up here
and
to
he's
take
just gonna
off
see how fast he
the
can run.
objective here and just deny as
So
many
that'll
points
make
as he
him just
can.
go 14. So that'll put him on your side objective anyway.
Okay.
What's up? How you doing?
Yeah. Because, yeah. Then go my turn. I score at the end. We draw. Overwhelming Force and secure No Man's Land. Which. I reckon I can kill that Armager. I need a hell of a dice roll to do it, but yeah, nice. So there we go. That's it then. I'd have secure if you didn't move the Helverin up, but that's it. I'll roll a dice. We'll roll some
Yeah.
dice. That's what I'm here for. So,
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Okay. Snot
top
dog
3.
snotting around.
And then strength
Yeah,
6,
nice.
so wounding on fires, but devastating wounds. Oops, I did not mean to reroll that. 1 wound, yeah.
And bounce. So that one goes through, but it's he just takes 2.
Sweet,
Yeah.
and that is it.
Just
So I
denies your program.
score. I score nothing on the last turn. If you hadn't
Alright,
moved the
so-
food up, it would have just been an extra 7. That's it.
Yeah, denies secure no man's, prevents overwhelming force.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So that puts us at 75 to 58.
Yeah.
Ah, good game, Pat.
You too, Sam.
Oh man, I wasn't surprised that Lancer went down after he put all the armor just shooting into it, but
Yeah.
oh man, I thought I would have my dice rolls in the next turn afterwards. I should have been able to
Yeah, you
capitalize. I should have been able to capitalize on you effectively binning an entire turn of shooting into it.
Well, I had to because I needed
of course.
I required the feel no pain.
Oh yeah,
Though by that point, the feel no pain was just a cherry on top because this crazy little bastard tends to bounce around and murder half the army.
yeah. I definitely misplayed keeping a carnivore over on this side of the board, like because I was planning on wrapping it around, but he just couldn't get. I needed to spend nights of shade on other stuff, and he just couldn't get where he needed to go.
Yeah.
All right. So in post with Pat taking out what is a close win. Honestly, that was a really really close game. You guys belted the crap out of each other. Let's do a little bit of a debrief. Starting with Pat. How are you feeling about your list? Some of the choices that you made, did everything perform the way you wanted to? Were there any critical decision-making points that you would like to do differently in the future? Let's get a debrief from you, mate. Let's start with the list first and foremost.
No, I'm pretty confident with this list. This is after like 2 years worth of playing knights almost essentially straight. Freaking love Hobbs. Really glad I got him back out of storage. Love the model that I've got painted for him, which if anyone's in the Discord, you've probably seen the random like John Wick quoting flamey gallon. That is Hobbs. He is wonderful. He is a distraction kind of X. And yes, he can one bang an entire Custodes unit. It's hilarious.
All right. Any decision making points in the game, or everything went about as well as you would have hoped?
I know I had to kill the Lancer before the Lancer actually charged. So that was necessary.
Yeah, that was a brutal turn, by the way. That was a brutal turn.
100%. Me taking his turn to stage, like to try and stage the Lancer, definitely swung it a lot earlier than I would have liked it to. Because even if he it was the one stubber shot that's what done it in the end as well. So even if he had lived on a couple 5, 10, like the 3-4 wins or something like that, like it's so hard to take him down in general with Overwatch. And then all the terror shades I would have been doing on Armages and the Rampager would have been on him instead. So he would have gained like 4 or 5 wins back at least. Like if he didn't die.
Yeah. That's why it's always use your secondary fire. It's every little bit of chip damage helps. Aaron did his job. Yeah, because there was nowhere else I could bring the errant in. I was a bit of session for. You closed the game?
Yep. Yeah, I just got booted.
Sam, did you just get EMP'd?
I think Sam just got EMP'd.
No, Sam.
No, Sam, no. I should have done her debrief first. All right, well, mate, it was a lot of fun watching the two of you go at it, and definitely go back and have a listen at the start. I want to get your thoughts on the story, because it was very, very knight centric. It was knights as the protagonist and the Chaos Knights as the antagonists. But failing. Oh, is that Sam back?
Sorry. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, I just randomly dropped out for like 2 seconds. Then. I missed that little bit.
The power of Telstra.
Oh, exactly, yeah. How'd you know? I was literally bringing up my phone Discord instead. Just like, oh, cool, I think I've just lost it. I was saying, though, like, yeah, I had the Lancer there because it was important for me to stage it to be able to charge literally anything with Knights of Trade the next turn. But, yeah, between that, the wounding Wall of Titans on 2s, and the almost guaranteed 6s on a charge, like 6 mortal wounds when he goes into anything.
So Sam, let's talk about yours then, in terms of the same stuff that I asked Pat, starting with list and then down to gameplay decision-making points. Let's do your debrief. So how's the list feeling for you?
So this is the 4th version of this list that I've been running. Like you played against my old one, Michelaxi and stuff. I do enjoy having the 2 melee powerhouses, but going off my games playing against Pat with the guard and seeing the Errant's performance, I don't have access to an Errant specifically, but I do have the Chaos Knight Despoiler, which I can run 2 thermal cannons, or like a thermal cannon and something else. I am very much considering finding a good ranged anti-tank.
Okay.
Because as fun as it is to slam a Rampager and the Lancer down people's throat, it is like me having to then also, that's also me putting 500 points right in the guts of my enemy's line. Like the Rampager did the Rampager did most of his job, but even then, after I killed the Warglaive, I killed the thing he charged, 2 more came up, he killed everything he charged, but it still means that I'm sitting, I think when I disconnected, he's lost my TTS, but I'm sitting half a mile, like an inch out of Pat's deployment zone. Everything has free range to respond to it.
Yep.
Which like some armies can't respond to it. Like if I go into like your tower, like your like in our game we played a little while back when the Codex first came out and stuff like that. Like I stick a Rampager down it. Like if you're not putting your anti-tank straight into it, like he's killing everything he touches back there.
Yep. But I even actually fed you little bits and pieces because I'm like, well, you have to die so Sam doesn't touch things I don't want it to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But the I find that that's too swingy though, and especially with the price of the a Rampager with Pelopony and Cursed Knights is 420 points because Pelopony is a 40-point upgrade.
Oh,
Which
that's rough.
how many points is your version of it, Pat? How many points is your Armor of Contempt?
My Armor of Contempt is 40.
Okay, so yours is also
only
40.
Yeah, but mine only does the AOC.
Yeah, that's the same as mine. Mine's 40 points. So I am considering either just a second Lancer because I'm not getting -1 to AP, but having an always on 4-up Feel No Pain is just as good, honestly. And it's only 15 points more for a Lancer with no upgrades. And the other thing I'm thinking of potentially taking is depending on points, either a Desecrator, sorry, not Desecrator, a Despoiler with a Thermal Cannon or Thermal Cannon and a Gatling Cannon or something like that, or a Rapid Fire Battle Cannon for the sake of so I've got a good anti-infantry range weapon as well as a good anti-tank range weapon. But a Despoiler with no upgrades is 440 points, so he's still very expensive, and it's like I'd need to shuffle points around to do it.
Night, Sarah. Have a good sleep.
Yeah, there is one particular model which everyone is not that keen to put multiple into their list because it does give you, unfortunately, a double stack for secondaries. Stalkers with thermals.
Yeah.
Because if you're going after, say, Alex's Redeemer list, the Redeemer's going to be outside of 6 of a lot of things.
Yeah.
So +1 to wound for free. With a strength 12, anti-tank, range 24.
True. Yeah. Because I found, I ran a Stalker just as a Aura of Terror jockey, basically, because I always found that the Stalker underperformed, and generally speaking, I found it a lot of the time when I was running the Stalker, I wasn't getting his bonus against much, more often than not.
The other one is the Huntsman. Yeah. How much is your Huntsman?
Huntsman is, I believe he's 150, because all of them are 150 except Carnivores and Brigands. That's the other reason as well. Stalkers and Huntsmans are 150s, when Carnivores and Executioners are 140, and then the Brigand's 170, but the Brigand hits on 2s. Because the Huntsman is... Yeah, the Huntsman's 150, and he's just a Warglaive. And his rule is I get the Knight Army rule. I get each time this model makes an attack against a monster or a vehicle, reroll 1 wound roll or 1 hit and 1 damage roll. So not even a hit roll.
No, it's reroll a wound roll of 1.
Oh, sorry,
roll a damage roll of 1.
Oh yeah, so it's both of 1. So it's still not even.
I think that's technically worse.
I worded to mine.
It's significantly worse. Like I honestly almost wasn't. I'm not considering taking it if it was just flat reroll a damage roll and a reroll a wound. Like the reroll damage and wound of 1 is definitely not worth me taking over. I can drop a Nurgling Squad and take a Brigand instead of taking him.
Let me just double check the wording of that rule compared to my army rule.
Yours is just like you get a reroll a hit roll and reroll a wound roll, right?
So mine is every single time a model is selected to shoot or fight. This is reroll 1s.
Okay, yeah.
All 1s.
Yeah.
Because it's every time you make an attack. So it's each individual shot. So 2 thermals at range, reroll 1s to wound, reroll 1s for damage.
Yeah. One thing that I did really like though, is especially against lists like Pat, and I am kind of considering it now that they've gotten a points knockdown, is I feel like the Abominant might genuinely be a contender now, since he's only 400 points. Like the Volkite Combustor's not amazing, but his aura forces you to roll a Battle Shock test in my shooting phase, so it's spreading more Battle Shock, and then also you cop mortal wounds for him existing, which means you're then rolling more Battle Shocks in your turn.
So I'm just going to bring up the Chaos Knights Wahapedia. Yeah. And let's put that on screen for everybody. So I'm looking at was it the Abominant?
Yeah, Knight Abominant.
Okay.
Because he was, at the start of the edition, he was stone unplayable, but I feel like it might have legs now.
Okay. Melee weapons has extra attacks as well.
Yeah, because he's got the tail.
Shit, 12 attacks. That's pretty nasty.
With sustained on the Scourge.
Yeah, the Scourge being sustained is a better autocannon in melee. Sustain hits 1.
Volkite Combustor, you got 9 shots of devastating wounds. It's not terrible. The AP0 kind of sucks, but I guess it's the dev that they're trying to go for. So
the
in your shooting phase, Battle Shock. So, sorry, I might have missed because you were saying something before, but my brain wasn't tracking. Does that allow you to Terror Shades?
Yes.
Oh, that's nasty.
So
At the
I
end
can
of your
Terror Shades,
movement phase.
and
Oh, sorry, go.
there's also an enhancement that lets you force someone to roll a Battle Shock in the fight phase. Like at the start of the fight phase, you point at something that rolls a Battle
Right.
Shock test. So I can
Okay.
potentially, with an Abominant in the list, I can potentially be silly and roll Terror
Oh
Shades three
god,
times in a
Lord of
turn.
Dread.
Yeah, so, and then at the end of your movement phase, roll a d6 for each enemy unit within 9 of this model. On a 3+, that unit suffers d3 mortal wounds. That's not terrible, because with your Knights of Shade, is that the one that allows them to walk through walls? Yeah, it
Yes.
is. Yeah, you actually have a chance to stage him and then get him in range of a lot of things for mortals.
Yeah.
A lot of things. Okay. I can see where that'd have some value.
Yeah, like and it's only 400 points now. Like it's still not amazing, especially with the AP 0, and I don't have any stratagems to pump my AP up.
Yeah, yeah.
But at the start of the edition,
Come
it was
in.
like 480 points or something. Like he was stone. stone unplayable before. So I
Yeah,
think a lot of
yeah.
people have just kind of ignored it since then.
Okay, officially
Wanna
that
say
is
hello
the
to
Daniel
everybody,
Day.
Louis? Hello.
Okay, I have a name for that type of model.
Mhm.
I call it Daniel Day Lewis. There will be blood. I drink your milkshake. I drink it up.
Does it change anything for any of your matchups that it's got the psychic keyword, or is there just not enough of that in 10th that it really matters?
There's
I know
not a
that
lot
like
really cares about.
Thousand Suns can do that. They can turn you into like hazardous.
Yeah. I do have a very, very good Grey Knights player locally, and then there's also Dan that I play in. Like I've played into frequently, and I've come and played up your way.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
like, it does make things awkward for them, like against them. But at the same time, those lists with the Dread Knights and stuff like that, just because of all the invuln saves and stuff like that, I feel like spreading mortal wounds and forcing him to roll that many more Battle Shocks, like hopefully would counteract it.
Yeah, it could be really nasty as well, because being able to do that, there's a lot of armies in the game at the moment that have stratagems that they really want to use in your shooting phase or in the fight phase.
Yeah,
So, like,
exactly.
for example, if you were to go into me on the Wolves, at the start of your shooting phase, you Battle Shock one of my Thunderwolf Cav units. I can't -1 to hit, -1 to wound, which is
Yeah,
a
exactly.
major defensive layer that is just gone, just completely gone.
Exactly, and then the aura of mortal wounds as well. Like if you're in that aura, you're also in my Chaos Knights aura.
Yep.
Like by nature of it. So like
Yep.
I'm like the Abominant existing, unless you've got some absurd Feel No Pain rolls. Like the Abominant existing means you're rolling 2 Battle Shocks.
Yep.
Like for anything near it. But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. If I were to change anything to the list, the Abominant or the Despoiler would be the 2 considerations, just because the Desecrator's cool, but it's just the only 3 shots with the laser destructor is not reliable, and it's only d6 plus 3 damage. Like I'd be better off with the Despoiler with the thermal cannon.
Yeah. Oh, and actually,
Yeah.
Real raised a really, really good point from, my main army's point of view. If you Battle Shock me, I can't guide units.
Yeah, no, exactly.
So, like, they can be guided, but if you Battle Shock my main guiders, and we're all Leadership 7, which is Leadership 8 against you, that cuts a lot of our power very significantly.
Yeah.
So,
That
yeah.
hurts.
Yeah, so as far as list stuff goes, yeah, I'm considering, like, the Rampage is fun, like, the Advance and Charge is scary, but I'm considering dropping the Rampager for either an Abominant or a Despoiler.
hmm
But
You should definitely make a couple
Yeah,
of practice
definitely.
lists, and we can get a rep in.
yeah, definitely keen for some practice games, especially now that I sent you pictures of that set up earlier, so we'll definitely be able to guinea pig it and try that in person, hopefully, and get good recording.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, sounds good. All right. Well, with all of that said, everybody, that is going to be our stream for tonight. Really, really great game. Obviously, put a lot more effort into the start of it with the graphics and everything else. So let us know what you think. I'm going to jump out of Discord and do my wrap up. So thank you, Pat. Thank you, Sam. Wonderful watching your game.
Yeah, excellent. Thanks for hosting us, Jay.
And
Very good.
yeah, we will see you very, very soon. Night, guys.
Night.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you for joining us. Mushu is definitely pleased that we have had a bunch of awesome viewers and chatters for this stream. And if you have enjoyed yourself, do all the internet things, liking and commenting and sharing and all that usual stuff, or don't. I'm not your dad. Thank you to all my patrons who make all of my videos possible, especially my Pantheon tier members who are getting dedicated coaching from me all through the month. If you would like to join the Discord, get access to coaching and a lot of behind the scenes stuff, head to Patreon or the YouTube membership down below you, and you can look at the $5 tier or higher will get you access to the Discord, and obviously supports me and the studio quite a lot. But from me and from Mushu, who's enjoying a wonderful little scratch, I want to say thank you and have a wonderful night. See you, everybody.